They might at
Did
least
you
have a lease
post a
map.
link yet to it? 'Cause
And
I
we
haven't-
are
oh, I see it.
live. I'm
Overrated.
Slim Del Ladrono, Service Lisa Galasso. I'm here with Gumby, Wayward, Edgy Penguin, Salem, and Backtunes are celebrating my buddy Salem. He got over the coof coof. We're also
Coof coof.
celebrating Thanksgiving.
Who is
Gumby,
slurping
I
right
swear
now?
to God. Gumby, I swear to God.
The soup lord.
But,
Right now?
The soup
Baguette
lord.
mess soup.
This suddenly
yeah,
became ASMR.
I said that we're not being an ASMR channel. Stop it right now.
Okay, I
I
tried.
still
I'm
hold the
not
majority.
gonna do it again. I promise.
My last sip.
My fingers weren't even crossed there. I'm not gonna do it again.
I'm gonna break your fingers if you don't stop.
You might not
Okay.
want to do that because Susan might actually come after you for that as harassment.
Dude, three people come on here if we're lucky. Susan does not give a damn about me.
Oh
She
no,
doesn't- she
I'm
doesn't-
not ready.
Okay,
Oh,
give me a second. Let me
I
post
just
this
realized
real
you
quick.
meant Susan with job description.
But yeah, she got one of my videos that was like 3 years old.
Damn, Susan. Damn, Susan.
To be fair, the
Damn.
title was
Damn,
pretty
F you.
spicy.
Well, almost said something bad.
Which one was it, Jeff?
It's not on
What the
YouTube
fuck
anymore,
was
but
that?
I can find it on BitChute. A very bad upload of it.
What are you gonna be a cat? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What the
What are you
fuck
doing?
is
What is that noise?
He's laughing up the
motherfucker was
soup. He
laughing-
doesn't it's slurping.
laughing
He's laughing it up.
Okay, I
Okay,
would have heard that. Oh my god, what the hell?
I was
Okay.
just
I just
clearing my
forgot
throat.
how-
Sick, man. Come on.
I hope Twitter
It's my
doesn't block this in DMs because it's technically because they hate BitChute like crazy. It's probably gonna give you a warning if you click on that.
No way, if they block you on DMs, that'd be a stupid.
I don't know
website,
if they
man.
block it on DMs. I know if you post it and click the link, it'll claim it's like malware or some shit. Or a malicious link, even though it's not.
Oh, you're sharing BitChute
Yeah, of
videos?
course.
What?
We of course can trust the internet's judgment.
Yeah, the internet never tells lies.
Especially
Of
big
course.
tech. Of course they don't.
Oh yeah, they don't tell lies.
Big Tech loves people.
Slim's recent statement is disputed.
Yeah, it's disputed.
Find out why they should be trusted through this link right here.
through a company that just links to the opinion that the big tech holds.
I know.
Big Tech. Who doesn't?
It's
love
like,
Big
guys, your job isn't to do that. Just allow me to shit post in peace, for God's sake.
Tech? When you
I
can
mean-
shit post in peace, rest in peace.
I know.
Here we go, baby.
Okay,
But yeah.
so we're celebrating Salem making a full recovery. I'm happy to have you back, Salem. If it wasn't for you and Dayton, I wouldn't even started this whole thing. You could seriously, you guys, you could thank him for having this whole podcast idea. Because like the first time I ever streamed, well, technically it was with fuck, I forgot the name. It was a podcast I was on that did like interviews with people who were part of a certain organization that worked about, getting independent comics that kind of fell apart and went to shit pretty quickly.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna talk about that here. But it was me, him, and Dayton, and it was the first thing we talked about Castlevania season 2.
Which I
And
still
it
haven't watched season 3, even though I heard it wasn't good. I still have to watch it.
I have not
Like-
watched it either. I've kind of just decided, nah, it's fine. Season 3 doesn't exist. Season 2 was the ending.
Season 2 was
Season
the
2
end, yes.
had some weird pacing, but that ending made up for it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what we all said. Like, no matter how you felt about season 2, the ending was awesome. I'm not gonna talk about Castlevania right now. I want to talk about what Salem wanted to talk about. He said, name your 4 tasting women if you could pick them, and that's what we're gonna do right now.
Let me just clarify.
Are we just
I'm
gonna
bringing
kind of
this
go
up
around the
be-
circle? And
Oh, wait a minute. Let me just clarify.
Yes, go in the circle.
I brought it up just
Let-
because
let-
I
Alright,
want
Slim,
something
you're up
funny.
first then.
Now, Salem,
Um,
let's say him clarify first.
I just want to clarify. I wanted something fun and stupid to bring up, and I remember because I just opened up my Twitter for the first time in a while to make an announcement tweet, and I saw that one of my last tweets that I had
Is he
made
talking?
Yes.
was
You can't hear him?
the
No. Oh, I have not been able to hear Salem this entire time.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
hang on a second. Let me try something.
Um,
All right. Try now. Please.
but can you hear me?
Gumby, can you hear Salem?
Nope.
Weird.
Wow.
Huh.
what-
That is weird.
Someone play the Jeopardy theme or something. I don't know.
Oh wait a second. All right, wait a minute. Wait a second.
The worst
Moment of respect. R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
absolutely.
R.I.P. Alex Trebek. Yeah.
Here, let me
Godspeed,
finish
sir.
what I was gonna say really quick, and then we can do whatever and figure out the whole mic issue. But I just wanted to do something stupid and funny,
Yeah,
and
like,
I had remembered
everybody else
people were
can hear
playing that
Salem
whole.
except for me.
I remember that people were playing the one of those little Twitter games where you just insert the 4 pictures of whatever to describe something, and I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do that on stream.
Yeah.
Does anyone have like screen share or something? I don't know how we want to do this.
Just
say your ladies, people. Say your ladies.
Okay.
Your
I
missus.
gotta think of
your
4 of
missus.
these.
Okay. I got my 4.
All right, let's go in a circle. Slim, you can go first.
Okay.
Okay, before we do this, I'm
Alright.
gonna leave and come back and see if that fixes the problem.
Yeah, hopefully.
I was gonna suggest
Alright.
that.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
All right. So like, if I had to like pick, like my top 5, number 1 would be Pam Grier. Pam Grier.
Greer.
Now, have you
Good choice.
seen her in the 70s? Have you
No,
seen
no,
her
no,
in the
no, no.
70s?
No, I'm laughing because like that's a good choice. That's a good choice, man.
I mean, like here's the thing. Even in the 90s, she could get it. God, did you see her? Did you see that one Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode where it was her and her daughter, and it was like Uncle Phil's old girlfriend,
Oh no, I
and
didn't.
like it was Pam Grier as the old girlfriend, and she came in there. And like Will Smith and Will and Uncle Phil were like, as soon as she got in there, she was like, yes. Damn.
Okay. Salem, speak some words.
Damn.
I am speaking some words.
I can hear him.
Yay.
Wow.
It's a miracle.
It's a
We
pretty
shoved
miracle.
we shoved mud in his ears, and now he can hear. I am the Messiah. Thank you. Okay.
Jeebus.
Are you there with us?
And the
You
stream
have-
got blocked in Rome.
Okay. My second choice would be Carlo Gugino or Gugino. I don't know. It's Hispanic. You guys know who she is? You guys know who she is?
No, I'm not familiar with who that is.
I know who she is. She was Zack Snyder's choice to be Catwoman.
Ah. What was her name? Carla.
Carla Gugino?
Carlo
Or
Gugino.
I have no idea how to spell that.
Gugino.
Oh, that's exactly how I thought it was spelled. Oh, her.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She was in the best part of Sin City.
Wait. Who's she
Yeah.
playing Sin City? Wait.
She
She
played
was
Lucille in Sin City. The therapist who got her hand cut off.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Pain.
I forgot about that part. Shit.
But no. What I remember is the scene where Marv sneaks into her room, and she just walks. Oh my god! You guys! Have any of you seen Sin City?
Yeah, I've seen it. I haven't seen it in a while.
It's been a while though.
Okay, let me just say she's the best part of the movie for a numerous of reasons. The best part is when Marv goes into her apartment and she doesn't see it. I never was a fan of Pam Grier, but holy shit, she is legit awesome in Jackie Brown. Yes,
yeah.
she is a Bernie Exeter, but she's awesome for a numerous of reasons. Most predominantly, she's a honey. And so my third choice, because I've already said this on stream before. I think it was during like our spooky stream with it was another stream with Salem actually, and it was I would bang Helena Bonham Carter. Helena Bonham Carter could get it.
You know,
Oh,
I'm just saying.
I can't disagree there. Like, I mean, she's aged remarkably well.
Yes, she has.
I don't know what it is, but she's got it.
Is it bad that I don't know? I don't know who that is.
She's Tim Burton's wife.
I'm just typing
Ex-wife.
Tim Burton's
Ex-wife.
Tim Burton's ex-wife.
She
Whatever.
played you ever seen Sweeney Todd?
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen anything?
Oh,
with Johnny
she-
Depp?
oh,
Miss-
her.
Mrs.
Oh,
Lovett.
shit.
Mrs. Lovett. Yeah, she plays Sweeney Todd, Mrs. Lovett.
Wait, that was Tim Burton's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Look at all the weird shit. Look at all the weird shit she's been in. Then it makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a
Yeah,
hell of a lot more sense now.
I mean, she's actually a good actress. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh
good.
no, she absolutely is.
Damn,
She's
she's still
essentially female Johnny Depp.
That's pretty accurate. Now that I think about it, yeah, female Johnny
And-
Depp.
So
And
yeah. By the
and,
way,
and finally, and my last choice, she's relatively recent onto the acting scene, but I can't help it. It's Gina Carano.
Oh, Gina. Gina.
Gina Carano is my number one pick. Come on.
Gina,
Oh, man.
yeah.
Dude, I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna
God.
lie. I'm
She
not gonna lie. Gina.
she is based as fuck.
She is based.
She is
And-
based,
She's got
She's
it.
also,
She's got it.
and
she's
she is
also
an
got it all,
absolutely
boys.
lovely
well,
woman.
she's also on Parlor, and she shares some pretty spicy memes.
She shared some spicy memes on Twitter. Like she was roasting, not really roasting, but she was making fun of people who still call Baby Yoda Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
I'm not into the Mandalorian, honestly.
I haven't
mean,
watched it because I'm not buying Disney Plus, but I don't care anymore. But
Do you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we can hear you good. Yeah,
Hello?
but Gina Carano, and I mean,
Hello.
Yeah.
damn. Yeah, we can all hear you, buddy.
Okay. Shit.
Gina
So,
Carano, I'm like, damn.
A couple days
You
ago,
saying? What's it?
like last
Yeah.
week,
Gonna be?
I had some
Yeah.
McDonald's barbecue sauce in my car.
Oh no.
I'm just now finding out it's spilled in my door.
oh,
Ugh.
Ugh.
oh,
Oh, that
Yeah, 'cause I-
sucks.
Because I went to
Ah,
close my
nah.
door, and that happened, and now I have week-old barbecue sauce on my fingers. But you know what?
Damn.
You guys are coming with me, and we're going on a
I'm
beer
sorry,
run.
he said we called it. That's for some reason that made me laugh.
dude, F, just straight F on him.
F in the
F
chat,
in the
boys.
chat,
F in the
guys.
chat.
F in the
F in the
chat.
chat.
F in the chat for the barbecue door. F in the chat for the barbecue door.
I've been there
Sure.
before. Barbecue in the car, spilling, road trip, not fun.
All right.
I've had barbecue sauce accidentally go off my pocket.
Oh,
Ugh,
Yeah. Oh my
Oh.
god, it was
that's
terrible.
what we call some shit.
damn.
It's worse than melted chocolate, but it's just as bad.
It's worse, but
Yeah,
just
you-
as bad.
The worst, but just as bad.
I don't know. I guess I'm drunk. What are you gonna
You can't
do?
sentence anymore.
I'm going on a
okay,
beer
what?
run right now, actually.
Wayward. Wayward.
That's-
Your
in the
turn.
car.
Come on.
Okay.
For
Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
Halle Berry.
Ooh,
all
Halle
right,
Berry.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that was on my list too.
Bryce Dallas Larson's fine ass.
You mean Bryce Dallas Howard?
Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch from Jurassic Park. with
Yeah,
a
he
giant-
owes
Yeah.
some Jurassic Park.
And a phenomenal director, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did direct something. I forgot what it
She's
was.
been directing episodes of The Mandalorian.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
shit.
directed
Makes
one
sense. That her
episode.
Yeah.
daughter's.
On the
her
Mandalorian.
daughter's.
It
She's
was
Ron
the,
Howard's daughter,
Exactly.
As far as I consider her on the same verge as Ron Howard. She's okay. She's okay.
Yeah, like I mean,
I'm not
she
saying she's
directed
bad. I'm saying it's okay.
the
It's passable.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is a she's hot thing, not
Obviously, yeah, but still.
Oh yeah, I know, but I can
We
approve
are-
of her other
we are
movies.
not sexist here, and we are not sexist here. We are acknowledging that these women are fine actresses, are amazing, are good directors, all that stuff.
And they
We're just
look
pointing
good.
out that they are indeed fucking hot. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think they'd mind too much. That's the same.
No, have you seen her? Have you seen
Nah, they
her?
would.
Have you seen her like runway photos? Every time she does like a turn for her ass in the dress, every single time, consistently.
Every
On the Yeah.
Listen. As a white woman, she's like, I have it, so I gotta flaunt it. You know.
She
It's
kind
like,
of she kind of bad
every day.
though.
It's not every day you have an
She
ass
kinda
like this.
bad, though.
Wait, am I the only
Alright.
white dude here?
What?
I
No,
think
Salem's also the white dude.
All right, cool. White brother.
we have two
wait,
token
no,
white dudes
no,
here, I
no,
guess.
no.
We talking white.
Yes.
Token white.
It's
dude.
It's funny when black people call each other brother, it's perfectly okay. When white people call each other brother, everyone gets nervous. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's kind of
I
Here's
know
a-
why,
here's a
but I
little
ain't gonna
bit-
say anything.
unless it's
Here's a
Warhammer,
little
then it's okay.
Here's a little bit of here's a little bit of trivia, and it's that I'm actually not 100%. However, the one little bit of it is not big enough where I bring it up, but it is enough where I could technically make claims. And
Are you
it would
trying?
definitely-
Hey, buddy,
it would
buddy. Are you trying to?
American
Are you trying to pull a Warren here? Are you trying
No,
to
no,
pull
no.
a Warren?
That's-
Oh, and Elizabeth Warren.
I've got well over hers, if that makes sense.
Yo, didn't the test say that Elizabeth Warren is whiter than like,
She's like
most of the white
one-
people in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She is whiter than white paper.
Her results-
174th or something like that.
Yeah,
Her
it was like
results
she's whiter
were
than
like
most
one
white people.
1,000th.
Her results
It
were
was
almost like the
ridiculous.
reverse of Uncle Ruckus.
Wait,
No. Oh,
I said I'm
man.
102% African.
I'm 102% African descent.
It was a margin of error. Why, Lord? Why?
Oh man. Oh
Oh
man.
my god! Fuck!
Nah, that's true.
Oh
That's
my
true.
gosh.
Oh
Okay,
my god!
a little
Wait,
side note. Uncle Ruckus
Wait,
is one of
doesn't
my
Wayward
favorite
have like
characters
one
of
more
all
to
time.
take, though?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Wayward's got one more.
One more
He got
women.
One more Wayward.
One more.
One more women.
Oh shit.
Assemble your harem, man.
Men too. Yeah.
I think I'm good. That's all I got.
All right. Well, it's
Fair
time to
enough.
crack. Time to crack
right.
these knuckles. Here we go. All right. So number one on my list, we got yeah. Tisha Michelle Campbell from My Wife and Kids. You know the one, the mother. the wife.
Oh yeah, she say it again.
Tisha Campbell. When I was a kid,
yeah.
Wife and Kids was like something that always on in the household, and I would see her and go, "God damn, what a mama!" that was just it. Who else is on my list? Well, just like Wayward said,
She got her. Yeah, I think did she get her start on Little Shop of Horrors or something?
I think so, but I haven't
don't
seen
know.
that movie yet, so I don't know.
All right, guys, I'm going in. I'm gonna get me some beer.
Get some beer.
All right. Wish
Second
you
one,
luck.
I got my girl Halle Berry, just like Wayward. Nothing was ever the same when I first saw her as a kid. That's all I have to say.
Flintstones, man.
Goddamn. Exactly. 54 years old, and I still would. Oh, let me just.
She was. I was surprised how hot she looked in John Wick 2, John Wick 3. But I saw it, I was like, damn, she still looked good.
Exactly. That's
Damn.
what I'm saying. One of the more recent actors, Kiersey Clemens. She was in a movie
Where have I
saw
heard that name
called
before?
Dope.
I've heard the
She was in
name
a movie
too.
Like,
called
that name sounds
Dope.
familiar.
Wait, which one was she from?
was
Dope?
the
Was she
key.
the
Robin?
half Asian one? The one that was really thirsty?
Was that the one?
Oh,
wait,
was
wait,
that
wait,
the
wait.
one-
Tomboy
She's gonna be
in that
playing.
movie.
Oh, the
Iris
tomboy.
West.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's she gonna be playing?
She's gonna be playing Iris West.
Yeah.
in the
She's gonna be
Flash
Iris.
movie.
Boom.
Yeah.
There we go. She's gonna be Iris. So I'm looking forward to seeing her because she's a goddamn cutie.
She is very adorable. Yeah.
What's her name?
And
Kiersey Clemens.
it's Kiersey Clemens. That's with a K. Kiersey. It should pop up. Tell me
Burning
you see it.
Exeter has a good question in the chat. Since you guys are talking about your favorite hot actresses, did any of you guys bother watching the Catwoman movie?
I've
Yes.
seen it multiple times.
I have seen it,
I don't know.
unfortunately.
Disaster, disaster piece. Please watch it.
I had
The
it.
only saving grace was Halle Berry's midriff in that movie.
Amen.
It's
you know,
hilarious.
and
Worth
here's
watching as a
the-
bad movie.
And here's the
It's
worst
Doing all right.
thing.
How
though.
are you?
I couldn't get into it because the costume was too try hard, too over the top. Honestly,
But that's the
I
whole
I mean,
movie.
it was
It's
bad,
great.
but like,
It's a terrible, terrible costume.
It was terrible, but like the only thing that saved
I
it
would
was
like it on a
Midway.
different character, but I don't know. They didn't really sell like if she looks all
Yeah.
BDSM-ified. Like the character needs to be like BDSM, like type of character. Didn't really
Yeah,
make sense
fact.
for her, but it's still good on its own.
Debit.
Yeah. There is one more woman I have on my list. Jennifer Connelly.
Alright.
When I first saw her in Hulk 2003, I was like, damn, Bruce, Betty's a baddie. I can see why, my guy.
Oh,
To be honest, I haven't seen her much in
yeah.
anything else. But when I saw Jennifer Connelly the first time as a kid, I was like, oh shit. Holy god. Did y'all see this woman?
Yeah, I'm googling it right now. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see.
she
I
was-
see why.
She was easily
Thank you
the
very much.
best on-screen Betty Ross ever. If the MCU ever brings Betty back, bring her back.
I kind of
Okay.
liked what was it, Liv
Wait, no.
Tyler in
Liv Tyler?
Incredible
In,
Hulk. I kind of
Incredible
liked her
Hulk,
as,
yeah, she was-
as Betty too. She was
Oh, no,
good.
She
good
was
too, she good too.
okay.
I'm not gonna be mean.
like-
She was good too.
In my opinion, she was probably one of the weaker parts of that movie as a whole, but she was still pretty good.
Like what she needed to
Oh.
do in terms of plot, she was fine. But yeah, she was like the weakest. One of the weaker elements of that. Even though I like
think
that movie.
I think
Oh, no, I
think
love
that
that
movie's
movie.
over. I think people keep saying like that movie wasn't that good, and I'm like, how is it not good? It was a bad. Like Edward Norton is still like way better than fucking
I think it's better than all the other ones.
I'm glad I'm not the only
Edward
one
Norton
that
is
likes
the
Yeah.
best school
Yeah.
Bruce Banner.
Mark
Sorry,
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
Yeah, he's way better than Mark Ruffalo because Mark
Yeah, I-
Ruffalo.
Oh
is
yeah,
just-
definitely.
You know,
Mark
and Mark
Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo also, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. He kind of sucks as Hulk.
He
He
does.
does.
He
He
does.
does.
He
Like I
sucks.
Like-
don't really like him.
I don't. Yeah, it's beyond the fact that I don't really like him as a person. Like he's a half decent actor. He's just god awful as Hulk.
Like
Like I think he was an okay Bruce Banner in Age of Ultron, but other than that, just no.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. It's a lot like fucking Tom Holland in Spider-Man. It's not that he can't be a good Spider-Man. It's the direction he has.
Oh, Tom Holland
It-
absolutely could be good if the writing was better.
Oh my god, yeah. Like I think
He's not a
Tom
bad
Holland-
actor.
Tom
No,
Holland
No,
would
far
be a
from it.
Perfect Spider-Man if he was allowed to actually be Spider-Man.
yeah,
Exactly.
But no, it's just he's Iron Boy Jr.
but
It's the
Yeah.
director's fault. We can all blame him for everything. It's your fault. I forgot his name.
But going back to the Incredible Hulk for a second, the thing I liked about it was the villain was
Mm.
actually a fucking threat. Like Hulk was
Oh,
like
the
beating
Hulk.
the shit out of him, and the dude is just taking it. It's like, is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
beat
mean,
my ass with a
wait.
car, and I'm still going. What's up?
they did live
He beat
action
Hulk's
Abomination
ass.
fantastically. Like plus having
Tim
Ross,
Roth was
Tim
good
Roth
at
didn't like the
voice
look,
acting.
though.
Great with
I
that.
didn't like the look though. I didn't like the look of
I do
Abomination.
I do agree with Bags. It could have been better.
I
Like,
miss
the
I
face
miss
that-
my
the
fish.
face.
I miss my
the
fish
face-
boy. I miss my
the
my
face-
guy.
yeah,
the face was too- the face was
scaly
too
fish
normal.
guy.
Yeah, they
The
made
face
him
was
look
way
more
too
like
normal.
he looked more like a dinosaur mixed with a person rather than.
Right, like yeah,
Yeah.
spines coming out his
I-
back.
when I
He's
saw
like,
the
Which I mean,
spine, I was
technically,
like,
that's
is
kind of
he
what
supposed to be a
Abomination's
Spinosaurus or
supposed to look
something?
like anyway, but they just went the wrong direction.
yeah,
with it.
no
Yeah.
neck, tiny head. He was like, "Hello, Hulk. It's
I
me,
did like
your
the-
rival."
I did like the bones growing against his skin thing, or like out of his skin. That was,
That
like,
was
really
cool.
cool.
I
would've
Especially
left it
how
just at
Hulk
the
was
arms.
able to like rip those out and use that as a weapon against.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I would have just left it at the arms and not the spine. But then again, if I leave it at the arms, I'm gonna then call him a Doomsday ripoff. So I'm just being nitpicky here.
Exeter's got a good question. What do you guys think of?
So wait, are we
Oh, yeah.
on bag tunes for women?
Oh, I
Oh,
just
yeah,
finished.
sorry,
That was my last girl.
Getting off topic.
That was the last one.
Hang on. We want to answer this one question first. What do you guys think of the possibility of Incredible Hulk 2? The Russo's want to get along. Ruffalo. What is there to do? You made Hulk normal now. There's no conflict anymore. You idiot.
Hulk
Yeah,
doesn't
it's gonna
exist
be a
anymore.
prequel or
It's just
something,
Bruce
like-
Banner with big green.
No, not even
muscles.
Not even a prequel would really work. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
there's nothing he could do. He had no role.
yeah,
After
there's nothing
Avengers
you
2,
can't do.
Hulk stopped being a capsule.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
they deliberately tried to make him not a character because they can't do movies without giving Universal some money.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's why they made Thor Ragnarok instead of World War Hulk, like they clearly wanted to do.
Or Planet? You mean Planet Hulk?
Yeah,
Ew,
yeah.
no, they had their chance to do Planet Hulk.
They had their
those evil
chance with
bastards.
that.
They
That's what I'm
ruined
saying.
it.
They had to
That's what I'm
they
saying.
had
Sat on
to-
it.
They could have.
They did it that way for a reason.
You could have done Planet Hulk. You could have had the introduction of Beta Ray Bill in that movie.
You
So,
could have
but-
brought
fun
in
facts,
you could have
before
brought
they
in the
made-
leader since they teased him at the end of Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, they
didn't go
did
anywhere
do
with
that, didn't they?
Fun
Yeah,
fact,
the,
They did do-
before
Still
they
have
got
not
the rights
forgiven
to
them
use
for
Hulk
that.
in Thor Ragnarok, his role was actually supposed to be given to Beta Ray Bill.
Why didn't they go with Beta Ray Bill? Fuck's sake.
There is a bunch
Because Marvel
Who
doesn't
do you-
really care anymore.
Who do you think would
Oh,
be a
also-
good Beta Ray Bill?
Who do I
Oh,
think
the
would be
CGI
good
monster they get to play it.
Play him?
It's gonna be just a CGI
Voice-wise,
character,
voice-wise.
you know.
Voice
Abdul
wise.
Voice then.
Yahin-
Voice, yeah.
They could just get the guy
Whatever.
from the cartoon. It was just like they actually just had Stephen Bloom on there. There's no reason
That's
they can't
true.
just hire a voice actor to do
That's
the voice
fair.
acting.
I mean, that's fair, but to be honest with you, Steve Blum, like, he does like 2 or 3 voices, and you just always know it's him.
Yeah,
It's
I've
true.
been
It's
watching
weird. It's
Star Wars
weird. It's
Rebels,
weird
and I'm
when
like,
when
wait a second.
Steve Bloom does a side character. He's not great, but when he does a main character, he's fantastic. It's so weird.
It is weird.
But he
When
always
he's a
does the
main
same
character, he's
voice.
great. But when he does a side character, he kind of sucks. Because I'm like, I remember his one time he played like the radio host on Full Metal Alchemist. I'm like, that's Steve Blum. He didn't even try to hide it.
Didn't even try to hide it.
It's Steve Blum. What do you think you're doing? And I'm like, okay. He was, like I said, like Steve Blum is a fantastic voice actor, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, he's
But, like-
good. It's just
I like him a lot
he's
as Wolverine.
kinda-
I'll say that for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Like-
a perfect
Like
Wolverine.
what? Like if it was like my favorites are obviously Mugen and Spike, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Spike.
And I liked him in the Clone Wars.
Yes.
Wait,
As,
which character did he
all
play in Clone Wars again? I
the- all the
forget.
Wait.
clones?
Wait, no, that's Steve Bradley Breaker. My bad, I'm tripping.
I'm about to say, wait, I don't know Steve Blum in
The
Clone
other guy
Wars.
that's everything.
No, he played in Rebels. He played the Stormtroopers in Rebels. That's what I
Okay.
can't remember from. Yeah, so he played Stormtroopers in Rebels. And I don't really like Rebels, and that's where I'm going to end this conversation. I don't know why.
I couldn't get into it. I think like Clone Wars was okay. I didn't really like it as much as everybody else, but yeah, Rebels was just like I was just like, oh, this just feels like a Disney show because it is.
It was
Personally, I
very
like
Disney.
Rebels a lot, but I like it for different reasons than I like the Clone Wars. It's much more
Same.
self-contained than the Clone Wars is. Like the Clone Wars was like definitely like a galactic. Hey, this is an entire war going on, but like Rebels is more of like a very closed, like, hey,
I
we're
only-
gonna focus on these characters and what they do, and nothing else.
I only like 2 characters in the Clone
Yeah.
Wars, and that's Kanan and Hera. Honestly, that's the only 2
That's
characters
Rebels.
I freaking like.
Kanan,
I mean Rebels. My
That's
bad.
Rebels.
Fuck.
I like Chopper.
Kanan,
Chopper's great.
Chopper's
And
good,
he
but
died.
he gets a discount R2D2. Come on.
Yeah, I did
I
love
did
Kanan.
like
Kanan
the,
is
His sass
um,
levels
one of the best
make
captains
R2D2 look
in it.
like a punk.
I did like the fight between Ahsoka and Vader, and that I like that.
Of course.
Even though
I like
I actually haven't
parts-
gotten to that in my actual
The only-
watch of the show.
Oh,
the
really?
only parts-
Oh,
the
man,
only
that's
parts
one of the
I-
best moments in the show.
Oh, I
The
know.
only parts
I'm
I
aware.
like about Rebels are the points where
You're
they
right.
feel like they're a sequel to Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of which, completely something unrelated. Edgy, you got to give you 4 waifus. I forgot.
oh,
you
I
gotta do
got
that.
okay. My
Wait,
plan
Gumby,
stall didn't work.
Did you go?
It failed.
Big Gumby go?
Since we were talking about Star Wars a little bit, I know she's in the news, Rosario Dawson.
Okay.
Like, even before that, all that, I was like, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah,
I like her. She's hot.
I mean, yeah, Rosario Dawson can. Is somebody breathing in the fucking mic?
I don't
Who
know.
else?
It ain't
I
me.
know. I know.
Might be me. I'm eating bacon.
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 Soup then bacon. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I saw it in Daredevil. I was like, "Hey, yo, what's up?"
It was either her or Zoe Saldana, but I went with Rosario just because
Mm.
it was
I like
it
Zoe.
was a toss up between those two.
Hold on though. Joey Saldana, right?
Yeah, Zoe
Mhm.
Saldana, Gamora,
Ah,
Also,
and Ahura.
yeah.
Uhura.
And her best role was it fucking Sonic?
Wait, she was in Sonic?
Is she the
She was
girlfriend?
the wife in Sonic.
Yeah.
Wait,
nice.
what?
That was not
Nice.
Zoe Saldana.
Hold
There's
on.
no
I'll
way
check right
that's
now.
her.
Hold
I'll
up.
check right now. Hold
That
on.
was
I may be
not-
wrong.
No.
Yeah, please Google
I'm not
that.
even wrong.
Please fact check. Hold up.
Yeah, no wait. I was indeed in fact wrong.
Yeah, sit there in your wrongness and be wrong.
I was about to say, wait,
Damn.
whoa.
Yeah, I was like,
Well,
I
was
missed that. Like she wasn't
Like,
even in makeup.
I know the actress who played the wife in Sonic. She played on different stuff, and I've seen her in different stuff. I just don't know
Yeah,
what
I
it
wild
was.
out. Let me see. I wild out.
No, it's all good, man. I'm bad with actors most of the time, too.
Same here. That's why I only put named
Same.
3. I was like, I'm so bad with them.
The one who did Sonic was Tika Sumpter. She could get it too. I don't care.
All right, sorry, I stepped away. There was
Alright.
I forgot what she.
there
hold on,
was
what she looked like.
something going on inside my house, so I had to take care of it really quick.
I know. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Tika. Ooh, okay.
Yes. I'm not saying. I
Oh, yeah.
won't say no to that.
Very pretty.
Yeah, no. Good. Shoot.
Good for
And
her,
listen,
yeah.
Good
and
lord.
in Sonic, listen, she had the cake, and I know Sonic took a peek too. I was like, hey, Sonic, you see what I'm seeing, my man? We related in the theater. I was like, oh, my
Just
boy.
that one panel from Sonic, Archie Sonic, where he's like, "Come for the booty."
Going for the booty.
Yo, I kind of missed Archie Sonic, man. That shit was.
It
Can't even
so
buy it
silly.
anymore.
It was
Dang.
great. It was
So
fantastic.
dumb.
I haven't even
God damn it.
read the IDW stuff because I've kind of heard mixed things about it.
It's just
It's
like,
It's alright,
okay,
to be
that
honest. For
that
the most
zombie-
part,
It's not.
it
not-
doesn't
it's
get
pretty
bad
good.
to me. In my opinion, it never gets bad. It's
That's
honestly all right to good, and that depends on who you are as a Sonic fan. But I can never say it's bad, to be honest.
yeah, but my main problem is like it lasted there's been 2 arcs so far out of like 30 issues. And
Yeah,
I know
like,
it was
kinda
the
long.
zombie virus thing, and then I don't know.
yeah, I don't know why that lasted so long. It lasted like 3 times longer than it needed to be.
I don't
Didn't they just
like
start
the
like
comic
having
book.
everybody get infected and like?
Yeah. I don't
got,
like
like,
the
real
comic book arcs
serious.
last that long. Like when the comic book arc lasts longer than 15 like floppy issues, I'm like, damn, this is a little
Well,
too long for me.
yeah,
How
well,
long did the
the main-
Clone Saga with Spider-Man last? I know that went on for a long ass time.
That was years.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That went on for
Like,
years, dude.
that's
What
the
like, what are you
problem.
talking about?
That's
that
the problem
was
with
crazy.
That's the problem with long comic arcs. They take like years to happen. Like if with manga, that's like at 4 chapters is a month. 4 chapters is 4 months with these comics. I don't know why they think they can get away with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for
Probably
making a story as
probably
long as
they
it
could
needs to
have,
be, but at some point,
Probably so they can have like big trades. When they make the trades versions for it, it's like, yeah, it's a big old book. And
There's
you have
like
a lot
3
to read.
trades. And they'll
Yeah.
they'll do this thing where they'll act like it's a new arc or whatever. I'm like, no, just because they revealed a new enemy doesn't make that a new arc. It's still the same Zombot virus.
Yeah.
Where you,
yeah.
It's the same reason I didn't like some of the Nick Spencer Spider-Man stuff. Some of his arcs are short, but then some of them I'm like, man, it's been like almost 20 issues. Hurry up and end it already.
I need to what I need to do is I need to gather up like a bunch of money and then actually write out my Marvel storyline and then commission somebody to actually do the art for it because I can't do it myself.
Yeah.
Bruh, I need to. Well, I've already commissioned Bagtoons to do a cover for my book, which I'm still waiting on that.
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
I know you
Slim,
backed up. It's all
hint,
good.
hint.
Things happen.
You want to do some
Can
Marvel?
you hear me?
I can.
Oh
hear you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rob,
Yeah, we can hear you.
missed one? You cut out?
Yeah, I got cut off for a second. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, when it comes to comic arcs, I think that it does boil down to the fact that it really is like stretching it out as long as you can to get people keep coming back. And you don't have to rely on making a new story every couple of issues. You can have one
That's
event go on for like months, even years, just to keep people coming back. Because once people get invested, they're gonna keep coming back. Even though manga's proven, you don't have to make gigantic events and stuff like that just for the sake of fucking.
Just for the sake of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it
that
definitely
dude.
happens in other things. Like the last arc in Naruto
Yeah.
was like a million years long.
Yeah, I'm not saying it can't happen in manga. I'm just saying like most manga.
Yeah.
One Piece would like to make
Yeah,
it.
One Piece? Yeah, One Piece arc.
Yeah, One Piece will do it. They'll stay on that. That's one thing
You're
they kind
going
of.
to arc forever.
I think like One Piece is more along the lines of they leave things so open ended that you can just kind of dip in and out of arcs whenever you just feel like it.
You can really.
Sometimes the arcs don't feel like they're so long. It feels like you did take a break at one point,
Like
and then you remember, oh no, this is still part of one story.
think about it. Remember when they brought up like Usopp's dad early on, like how Usopp tries to like make up his dad. his dad probably. I think they haven't shown like his dad actually reacting to his son. I don't even think he thinks his son is. He knows if his son's a pirate or not yet.
You know,
And
I
that
will
was
say
like,
one thing that works in One Piece's favor is that every arc they do, though, it's never in a small like place. Every time we're doing a One Piece arc, we're in a kingdom or something, a whole giant new island. So they could literally stop and go, well, they ran into some danger in this part of the island, or say this part of the island. When I see long arcs like in Spider-Man, it's like, damn, you're still in New York City, like. I don't know. Get Tony to help you, nigga. I don't know.
Get the Avengers.
And it's just like with One Piece though, they'll be like, all right, we got to go do this thing in the Sea Kingdom here. We got lost. Now we got to freaking gamble fight some pirates on the other side of this giant ocean land. It's like the world is so goddamn big that kind of works for them in the favor of our arcs are long.
Well, Exeter's got another question about comics. What are some of your favorite storylines in a comic book series?
I gotta think about that one for a second. Honestly,
I'd probably.
So
say-
I'm probably gonna get some crap for this, but Superior Spider-Man.
I haven't read that one yet, but I heard it was.
was that the one where
Doc
Peter
Ock
dies
and
and
Peter
Doc
with
Ock.
bodies?
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
legitimately enjoyed it.
Like I really don't like the idea of like legitimately super villains becoming heroes. I'm kind of over it. I mean, when
Especially
Kraven
when
did
it
it, when Kraven did it, it was awesome. Don't get me wrong,
But like this man literally took over. I could not get into it. I hated it with a passion.
Did he like?
Dan Slott put his sick fetish in it. I was like, you fetish.
Isn't that the one where Peter ends up with like
a midget?
a midget? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I was trying to think of
technically
a nice way of saying that, but midget.
nah, it's a
you know,
midget. Just say
vertical
It was
midget.
kinda
It's
fun.
easier.
individual.
I'll say that much. She wasn't ugly. I'll say that. I'll be
she
nice
was cute.
about that. But
Wasn't there
damn,
a part where
got my man Peter Parker porking freaking midgets here, man. I never thought I'd see the day. It's crazy.
wasn't there a part where Doc Ock is jacking it, but it's Peter, and he's like
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Yeah, he's like, damn
What
it,
the
I
fuck?
can't.
Why is that in the Spider-Man book? I don't
I
like.
don't know.
There's like those
Slott
weird parts.
put his fetish in the goddamn book, and he was
That
unapologetic
sounds like
about it.
that sounds like something Mark Miller would write. What the fuck?
I know.
And there's like
Dan
that one
Slott
part
was
where like he was like looking through Peter Parker's memories and like thinking about all the times like he had sex with Mary Jane. I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
what the fuck,
That's
man?
creepy
And you know-
as hell.
So creepy.
And another thing, shame on the Avengers, shame on everyone who's Peter's friend for not noticing the difference.
You
I
think
feel
they
like
would?
Shame
That was
on
like 2
all of
years
you.
too. Wasn't that like a couple of years? Kind of like how like
he
Jane
was in his
Foster-
body for a couple of years. Yeah, he was in his body for like a year plus, and I was like, damn, none of y'all thinks this is sus. Like Peter, hey, that ain't
Peter
Peter,
Stotts.
right? MJ, shame on you especially. God damn, what is wrong with you, woman? You
I
can't
guess they
tell.
thought, oh, he's on the black suit again.
You had sex with this man. You're like, damn, his stroke game different. You couldn't tell. What's wrong with you, woman?
Mary Jane probably thought he on that symbiote again, ain't he?
Well, technically,
Yeah.
he was at one point. He decided to take the
At one
symbiote
point,
back
yeah.
because he's like, "Oh, Peter can control it, but I can." And then he lost control immediately and became Venom.
The
Fail.
Beast is his best friend. The Beast is one of Peter's like closest friends. Like you couldn't tell, Beast. Couldn't help a homie out. Damn.
Right.
Right?
Anyway,
wrong with
what Burning Exeter wants to know what do we think about the Walking Dead, the comics, the show, Telltale game?
I
got
used to
kinda-
watch the show like the first 4 seasons, whatever the season was
Same,
where they
same.
killed the governor. That's where I
Same.
kind of stopped watching because it was just
That's
the
when-
same
Here's
shit.
That's when it
here's-
stopped
here's-
being good.
Show was bad.
No,
I started watching a
here's-
couple years ago and didn't really stop until I run out of stuff to watch, and I haven't picked it up since.
Here's the thing. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead actually. I got into the show that's what kind of led me to the comics.
Same.
And when I'm watching it, when I'm watching the show and I'm reading the comics, tandem, right?
Yeah.
I think the show personally went downhill at around season 6 at the introduction of Negan. That's where I
Yeah, I
think
didn't
the
even
show
get that far.
That's to me.
Yeah,
That's when
like-
that is definitely when the show hit peak bad. Like, but I mean, I
Yeah,
feel like it
like-
went down for season 4. But when they introduced Negan and Rick was just being a dumb, stupid, and incompetent a-hole and a wimp,
Like,
goddamn
here's,
loser.
Wait, they made Rick a wimp. Like Rick was getting pretty fucking crazy.
Compared to Rick in the comic when he met Negan, Rick was like, I'm still not gonna like stand down that easy. You know, I ain't no chump. But after Negan did him dirty, Rick is just like, come on, guys, follow the rules. We don't want to anger Massa Negan. Massa's gonna get us. Like, little wimp.
Here's the thing though. I liked Negan's introduction. I did like that. I did like how they and to be fair, they did do something like this in the comics too. Because in the comics, Rick's kind of like how he is in season 3 and 4 at the beginning of the comic. In the comic in the show, it progresses and it kind of changes with character development. And I like that better in the show than in the comics. To be fair, but then when they get to that point where it's the thing that ruins it for me is two things. One, they tried to make Rick and the gang like heroes when the entire point of introducing Negan in the comic with the show, Rick was kind of an asshole. Rick was not. Wasn't like when you went up against the governor and all these other people, right? They were just terrible, horrible people. He's going against Negan.
Rick.
He's going against somebody like Negan who's actually reasonable, who's actually willing to negotiate and shit. And once you think about it, Rick killed tons of his men. He only killed one of them in retaliation, and et cetera.
Oh well, it was one of them in retaliation, and then the other one was just because. He was
no. In the comic, he only killed one.
Okay.
I'm comparing and contrasting.
Only in the show, he killed 2 people.
Yeah, in the show, he killed.
He killed Glenn, and he killed Abraham.
Here's the thing though. In the show, the thing about Negan is, and don't get me wrong, Jeffrey Dean Morgan did a good job playing Negan. To be fair,
he did
a fantastic job.
I still find it weird they put Negan in Tekken 7. I still find that weird as hell.
Just I love playing as
why? Dude, he would be perfect for Mortal Kombat.
Be that weird now. Fighting games are just weird now.
He'd be perfect in Mortal Kombat. Why'd you put him in Tekken? Anyway,
in the same universe
got
Mortal
the
Kombat,
rights
we at that point now.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I want to point out something. In the show, they made it. Ironically, they made it black and white. They made Rick way too sympathetic. They made it like it was supposed to be like, oh, we got to rise against Negan and be like, and in the show, like Negan is very unreasonable. He keeps bullying and pushing Rick around and shit. And it just doesn't make any sense when in the comic he made it clear, hey, Rick, you do what I say, I'll be very reasonable. And he was very reasonable. He was fair in the comics. He was reasonable in the comics. He only took half their shit, and he protected them from walkers and shit. He even let them keep their weapons. He's like, yeah, dude, we're cool. We're straight. Just get you. He acted more like a mob boss than anything. You know what I mean? He was running a protection racket. Sense. Now, and that's what made it awesome because even Ezekiel called out Rick and said, "Dude, are you really going up against this guy just because he busted your balls?" That's what he kind of said. That's basically what he said in the comic. He was like, "Are you really going up against this dude because he's busting your balls? You can live like this. You can live in harmony with Negan. You know you can. You just want to be in charge again. It's your ego that's the problem, and that's what made it so fucking. That's what made it very complex and very awesome. But now you have the show where he's just busting his balls all the time. He's completely unfair now, taking away their weapons, taking
emasculates Rick in the show. In the show, he makes Rick almost his bitch, to the point where even Carl's Carl has to be the man. His son has to grow some nuts.
He said, I just stuck my dick in your mouth and you thanked me for it. And I'm like, that's not something Negan wouldn't poke the bear. He's trying to get people to work for him. Why would he go around killing people and doing it? Just doesn't make any sense. That's what I said.
I actually do love Negan as a character in the show.
Yeah, Jeffrey D. Morgan gets his mannerisms right. He gets everything right, but it's just he wasn't written well.
But JDM made it so that he was just lovable.
He channeled his inner comedian. He just
oh my god, he did.
You want to do? He basically said, "You want to do comedian?" And he's like, "Oh hell yeah!"
That's funny. That's funny too, because that's the only season I truly liked Carl.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan Flashpoint Batman, because that's exactly what that would be.
Oh, that would be.
I forgot that was in the rumors, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but he never got the call. Like that was probably what was going to be part of the plan if Warner Brothers hadn't screwed everything up and just let
Well,
Zack Snyder
Warner
do
Brothers
his
still
thing.
changing their minds, so who knows? Like they're giving us a freaking Snyder cut now, so
Like, what are they even
at this
doing?
point, Warner Brothers has no
What is
real
the
Given
plan?
that
plan.
Warner Brothers has decided to just kind of say screw it and just go with the multiverse and be like, hey, everything is everything
Everything's
can happen.
canon now.
That's what I'm thinking they're gonna
Everything's
do because
canon
like
now.
from
So-
the past few movies, it just seems like they don't care about the plan anymore, the overarching
don't.
story and world. They're just like,
No, they're
just let's
like,
throwing,
is it
they're throwing literally everything at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Because
They
Yeah,
do not
like-
care.
excuse me,
And
is
like they're no
Robert
longer following
Pattinson's
the
Batman-
guidelines.
Is Robert Pattinson's Batman supposed to be the same Batman we saw in Batman v Superman, but younger? Like, what's going on?
No,
Is this
no,
completely
I have-
separate
I don't-
continuity?
I don't know.
Completely different canon.
Honest to God,
Okay.
the last thing I want to say right now is like, honest to God, I just wish they'd do more shit like Joker. Just make your own independent shit.
Yeah, I think the multiverse
Experiment,
thing is
have
kind
fun,
of
do
done.
whatever.
Yeah,
You mean
just
not
do,
the
just-
multiverse, but the shared universe.
Yeah, the shared universe thing. I think it's kind
Yeah,
of
Shea
done
Universe
at this
is done.
point.
It's done.
It's
Shazam
not done.
just felt way
They're
too
still
different.
letting Zack Snyder kind of do his thing now, which I'm pretty happy about, and hopefully we'll be able to get his vision completed. And one thing I was really happy about, like learning about what he had planned, is that it wasn't going to be the MCU. It was going to be a very contained thing. Like, hey, it was from point A to point B to point C to the end.
I
And
mean,
there
like,
was going to be an end.
nah, dude. Dude. Like, seriously, what? Like, if you watch Justice League, they planned fucking Darkseid. They planned fucking Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
They were setting the seat. I mean, like, I understand you're trying to make yourself seem more unique, but don't pretend like you didn't get this idea from Marvel.
Here's
Like,
what they
don't
should
pretend
have
you
Here's
done.
the thing, though.
Here's what I
Justice
think they
League-
should have done.
It
they
ended up
should've-
being completely different from what Zack Snyder had planned. Like in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Darkseid was actually just going to be in it. You had like Steppenwolf was like an actual threat. You had Green Lantern was going to be in the movie, and all of this stuff was actually going to be there. But what they decided was they're like, you know what? No, Zack Snyder had to step away, so we're going to get Joss Whedon to come in here, and he's going to do for this what he did for Marvel. And they tried to make the MCU.
Now here's my thing. Like here's the moment where I realized they fucked up. And here's what we wouldn't understand. When they said Idris Elba's gonna be in the new DCEU, but they made him replace Will Smith as instead of making him John Stewart, I was like, are you guys for real?
He's not Deadshot.
Or he's gonna be a new villain. I don't know who he's gonna be, but he's not John Stewart.
Sport. Yeah, no, he's not John Stewart. I think they're going for somebody younger to play John Stewart.
Why? Like the whole thing about John Stewart was like he was like a seasoned Marine. Like that was kind of the whole fucking point. He was like what in his like 30s, it was like late 30s or at least
or like early
40s
or something.
Yeah, like he was very much in his early 40s. It makes sense that you get an older actor. Why would you get a younger one?
But have you considered
Because
this?
young
I didn't say like
Young-
you need a
Black-
young
you need
actor.
young-
I bet.
You need black teen black teen swagger. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Exaggerated.
I think we're gonna get that in the Static movie that Michael B. Jordan is gonna be directing.
I forgot he's directing that. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm very scared.
Yeah, I like
problem with
it could like here's the thing. Michael B.
Michael
Jordan, fantastic actor. Michael B. Jordan, fantastic actor.
Good
Yeah.
actor.
But I think
Uh,
if they put him in the directorial chair and he gets control of Static, he's going to take away what makes Static special, and he's just going to make it another identity politics thing.
That's what I'm afraid of.
No.
'cause I think that's what's going on there.
I don't believe that's Michael B. Jordan's goal because, like, I remember one interview. He was like, I think he was on The View or something, and they said, "We want you to play Superman." He said, "No, I'd rather play Icon." I said, "Fucking base, fucking base, right there."
That's why I don't think
was
he's gonna do that. Like, I think he's just gonna make it at best the way he could. To be honest, like,
Dude,
he's
Michael.
never really ever come
Well,
across
let me say
as
this: is
someone
he
who's
writing
always
it,
about
or is it someone
politics.
else writing it? Because if it's someone else writing it, they might still try to put that shit in there.
Yeah, if
Michael
it's
B.
someone
Jordan,
else's studio
though, is,
interference, then I could see that happening. Studio interference or somebody else he's writing with, I could see them going, well, we should highlight I don't know, ABC about police brutality.
As long as they don't go
like that, or,
Killmonger route with that shit.
Yeah,
God,
like
no, please
that was
no.
fucking dumb.
That was so
Like,
stupid.
he said-
Killmonger
he
is like,
said-
yo, all
he said-
Black
he
Lives
said-
Matter. His black girlfriend, totally Black
he
Lives
said-
Matter.
He's like
Yeah, right.
I remember the thing. He basically like he was supposed to like it was like a delayed death where he was like seriously injured and was slowly dying.
Yeah,
And like
I know.
and like he was
the
talking and he was talking to he was talking to T'Challa and he was like bury me at the sea like my other ancestors. I'm like, boy,
They're not your ancestors.
You ain't got no ancestors.
Yeah, like your ancestors are
God,
Wakandan.
no.
They didn't go on the boats.
Exactly.
I mean, like maybe his mother, I would give him
On
that.
his mom's side,
His
probably
mother is
did,
American, remember? But I'm like, wouldn't that mean that technically
they're not.
didn't? They didn't because they made it to America against your fucking mom.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like because you
right.
wouldn't be here if you were descendants of people jump because they wouldn't have any. Not directly
Oh,
anyway.
he could have said something completely different. He could have said anything else, but he chose. He thought that was a smart line.
They
He was
really
like,
could have
yeah,
just
that
gone
sounds
with
smart.
"I would rather die than be in prison." That would make more sense.
This man went to
I-
hell,
like,
and
I-
Satan was just like, "Yo, that was not a good one line."
He could have here's a good line right on top of my head.
Simple.
I will not die. I will not die disgraced. I will die a king. No matter
That
how
works.
no matter
That's
how
better,
short no
'cause
matter how
technically he
short
would die a
no matter
king.
how short lived my reign was, I will die a king. I will not die a prisoner. Could
He
have said something
technically,
like that.
he technically did die as a king because T'Challa cheated. Okay, he won that
He
thing
definitely
fair and
did.
square.
No.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Hey, I'm
Though.
still alive.
T'Challa
You
didn't
are not
die.
king. I was like, no, he is king. T'Challa, you're cheating. I thought the movie was all about celebrating culture, but look at the guy going against his own culture.
I mean to be fair, like they were
The
pretty
rules were
fucking
to the death.
they were pretty fucking stupid with the rules in the first place to begin with.
Yeah.
That's why
I
it's
don't
fun to
get.
highlight it. It's fun to highlight it because it's like the whole movie really is like they made a whole thing about how it's important to have culture, it's important to love culture, celebrate culture, follow culture, and then he's like, I am not gonna do that. I
Here's
lost
what
my
I don't
answer.
get
You know
about
something?
but I was still the
You know
king.
something funny? You know something funny about the thing though? It's
Dang.
that what was I say? It's that when he first when think about it when Killmonger first challenged T'Challa could have actually just said no.
That's what I was about to say.
He
Like,
could have
could've
said no.
no.
I'd have been like, my nigga, who are you? You come to my kingdom with this bullshit. Just get the fuck out of here. God,
You come to me.
You come here. You come here to me.
You do
If
not
want to
even
start the war.
do me
Get
the
out.
honor of addressing me as Panther.
get the fuck out of here. I don't know you, bro. I don't know you, bro. You don't have no fucking right. Get the fuck out of here.
You come into
You missed
my
your deadline. Wait
bring this
2
death
years.
with this war.
Wait
You
for the
go.
wait for the next ritual. When the next ritual comes around, then you'll get your chance. Get the fuck out of
I'm
my
going to
face.
hell for that accent, aren't I?
Shorty,
Probably.
who is this nigga? He come demanding bullshit. Got me fucked up.
I'm going to get him out of here. Get him out.
He's like, hey auntie, do not call my auntie auntie. She do not know you. You were not invited to the barbecue. Get out.
We do not know you.
Get out of here, man.
You are
He was
American.
so
You get
tight.
some bland
Because he got his
ass
ass beat so bad. He really said yes like he was gonna win. Man, you stuck with M'Baku. You couldn't even
When
beat
you think
M'Baku,
about
bro.
it,
What the fuck are you
T'Challa
gonna
should
do?
have won that because Killmonger's trained with like the CIA, so that's like guns,
Hey,
really, not like
Yeah, but-
sword and shield.
But remember, he
Slim.
got trained multiple places around the world, not just CIA.
Salem, something wrong?
Check your Twitter.
Oh God.
Oh Lord, is somebody
he didn't just
getting
say
pissed?
CIA. He was like, yeah, I got all these kills because I've been around the world. I've been in many forms of military and whatnot. I'm like, oh,
Nigga,
shit,
square
he got
up!
skills.
Nigga,
Square
square
up.
up!
I mean,
in Wakanda, and he lost to an ape man. He lost to a monkey man. Monkey man came and said, no.
What was it like? Like no suit, no powers. You just a boy. It's like yeah. You
M'Baku
kind of the
was
movie
on
kind of
that.
made that
Yeah.
clear.
M'Baku
T'Challa
was
kind
on
of
that
weak sauce
fight.
without the suit.
Taylor showed this picture of when T'Challa comes back and he's got the Panther suit on and stuff. Our famous image. He's like when Ancestry.com says I'm 0.2% African.
Yes. Nah.
Oh Lord.
No.
You get your tongue. When you find that out, you get your tongue already. Ooh, I'm gonna say the N word. So
And yeah, when he said destroy the purple flower, and I was like,
I would
damn.
like. I think I would like an O, please. All right, Mr. Marsh. You have one letter left. 10 seconds, Mr. Marsh. Well,
Guess-
I know what it is, but I don't think I should say it.
Okay, Mr. Marsh, you can take your answer.
5 seconds, Mr. Marsh. Okay. I would like to say the answer.
Niggers.
and clock streaming preferences.
The answer you were looking for.
Even the camera guy stopped and looked.
Camera guy tilted his head. He's like,
is that what I think it is?
I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't expect Static Shock to go the same route Black Panther did. I'm that confident in that. I don't want it to be unnecessariness, cause think about the most recent Black story we've gotten, Miles Morales. Did they go too woke? Not really.
I mean,
if you want to consider that.
They skirted on the edge in the game. They got skirted on the edge.
Right.
I know games journalists were pissed about that it didn't go hard enough with the
the cop
bullshit.
stuff. I heard,
his dad is a police officer. What are you?
I know.
You think Miles is gonna say? Defund the police, stop the police, fuck the police. After his dad was a man who died in the line of duty.
It goes to his dad and just pulls up into the police car and just looks at him like, "Are you
Miles'
fucking
dad
serious?"
died a hero too. Like he didn't just die. He saved what's his
Spider-Man, didn't he?
Oh, no, it was Norman. Because Mr. Negative was bombing the place, and he was next to Norman, so he pushed Norman out the way, took the hit instead, and died.
Yeah, man, the dude, they're not gonna. Here's the worst part about it, though. Like I said, I don't like talking about politics, but I guess you got to anyway. Since we can't get away from it.
I mean, it's infecting everything now, so you gotta.
Yeah, really yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I don't think Miles comes from that kind of background that would even give him that mindset. Let's be honest here.
Game Miles compared to movie Miles, Game Miles is he seems to be a more nerdy, educated type of fella. I wear sweater vest in the summer type kid. I remember what
he said. "Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit."
Oh god!
It's funny because from that Miles is so forced. From that Miles is forced, so it comes out so funny. And I think that may be intentional, but it's just you silly kid. Movie Miles, I could hear him say lit. I like Spider-Verse Miles more than I like the game Miles.
Yeah, Game Miles kind of. He's not bad, but he's just less interesting.
He's not the worst thing ever.
Okay. Don't me interrupt, but Slim, I've got one more for you. Check your Twitter.
Okay, I got it.
I just realized I haven't named the other three people.
God,
you guys saw the one article about Miles can't do that.
God, that was.
And one of them was hug his parents.
Yo,
that was cold.
That was savage. That was savage.
Horrible.
I was damn. Why would you
didn't one of the posts say "can't say the N word"?
Can't say the N word. Okay, but no, there was one part of that article that was wrong.
Let me just say, Exeter, you've been sitting on that question for a very long time, and yes, they are great games in my opinion.
Oh, the Walking Dead.
I only. Oh, sorry, Exeter, we got caught up. I only played the first one, but I thought it was pretty good.
I played the first
one.
three.
I liked it.
I never got to the fourth one.
I haven't played a single Walking Dead game, but I heard it.
Wait, no. I've actually played two of them. I think I skipped a chapter. And that's the only reason why. Oof. Yeah, I played two. I played the first one. I think I played the third one, where Clementine's kind of a side character.
Yeah, that'd be New Frontier.
Yeah, that's the one I played, and I barely remember. I remember Jesus was in it. That's all I really remember, honestly.
Oh God, I totally forgot about that.
We found Jesus in the game, guys.
Salem. I mean, oh my God, I said my own name. Did you check your box?
Yeah, I saw when he said when the autistic black kid gives inward passes. It said, "This is the end of Wakanda."
Did you?
my
No! Did
That
you
is
hear
too
about
good.
the kid who was actually doing that? Like at his school, he was selling N-word.
Yeah, he got in
passes?
trouble.
He got in trouble for it.
My man was
My
hustling
God.
hard.
He actually charged people for the N-word passes.
Yes, he did.
Yo,
He
he was,
monetized
he was
it.
making money. He was making
charged-
double- He was making double zeros.
Please tell me he charged Tree Fitty for it.
Tree Fitty. He did charge Tree Fitty for it.
I think he was charging $5. I think it was. And he made like $100 in a day. And
I
the
bet
school
he
was
did.
like, well, you cannot do that. And they stopped him, and everyone's like, let my man hustle, okay?
I know.
Yeah, right?
You know
Let
what?
my man
Like
hustle.
I'd be petty. I'd pull a straight up fucking EA and like give it a time limit. You can do it from now to Christmas.
I would have brought
You
my
know what?
That way, yeah.
I would have
that
brought
way
the principal.
you
Hey,
keep
principal,
making
listen.
money off of him.
I would have brought my principal. Hey, listen, principal, you don't need to do this. I'm gonna slip him like 3 N-word passes, like tuck it in his third pocket. Are you trying to bribe me, young man? Come on,
Yes.
principal. You're a 60-year-old white man. In a school full of annoying ass teenagers. I know you want to unleash the fury. I know you want to
Don't say
unleash
that word.
1864 for one N-word pass. Oh
But
my
yeah,
god.
So-
let's make the deal sweeter, Teach. You slip him the hard R password. That's right. That's right. You
Hard
give him
R,
special
yeah.
privileges. You slip him the hard R.
God, no.
How about you
Premium edition.
we let this slide? Don't turn my
Premium
parents, okay?
edition.
The hard R is at least 3 times.
It's the elite. It's for the elite
And I
class.
And I can't guarantee your safety. I can't guarantee it'll work.
I can't guarantee it.
No,
It's
he
like
has to
the
have-
Donald,
he has to
it's
have
like
a
that
kid
Donald
named
Glover
Child
skit
Ass.
where he was talking about it's like we have to normalize white people saying the N word. It's like we will lose some of you in the process, but you got to start saying it.
We will lose some of you, but it would be a worthwhile endeavor.
Slim, one last thing. Can you put this link into the stream?
What is it?
I will say, I'm in this video, so I don't know. As from a
If
show,
you're
I think
gonna
it'll be-
rickroll us, I swear to God.
He's gonna rickroll. I
It
bet.
better be a rickroll.
Nope.
Oh my god. hang on a second. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
You know, I
gotta
realized
do
I
something.
haven't finished listing off the women.
Oh,
The
thing.
women's
the women.
Yeah, I haven't
finish
even
right now,
gotten
that's
to
right.
it. They haven't
Okay,
even
I'm just gonna
gotten to me.
speed run these now because we've been going for a while.
Yeah, speed run, let's
How
go.
can you
Mary
speed run if
Elizabeth
you have no
Winstead,
news?
even though
Oh yeah.
even though the whole thing with her cheating with Ewan McGregor thing kind of what the fuck.
Doesn't
Eva
hurt me
Green.
though.
Wait,
Just because every movie Eva Green is in, she's
what'd you-
playing psycho. She's playing a psycho chick who gets naked. I don't know what it is in her contract, but she's got to get naked and she's got to be crazy.
Okay.
Eva Green.
I'm not complaining.
That and she got green. She kind of got green eyes, and green eyes. I don't know why are a thing for me.
What?
Don't
Wait,
know why.
what'd you say? What'd you say, Edgy?
Eva Green. I think that's her name.
Okay.
She was the
I
crazy
gotta
chick
look up
in
and I can't remember.
she was a crazy chick in the second 300 movie. She was the dame to kill for in damn it, Sin City 2. She was a crazy chick in that.
She was the teacher in Miss Peregrine. She was Miss Peregrine
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, she was in that too.
Oh, she was a teacher. Say less. Woo, baby. All right, I'm down for this list. Keep going.
She does hot crazy very well. That's all I'm gonna say. She does crazy,
That's
crazy
true, yeah.
very well.
No denial there.
And last one, just because I love Pacific Rim, I'm gonna butcher her name. Rinko Kikuchi.
She was cute.
The
I'm gonna butcher,
Oh
I
my
probably
God.
butchered her
I think you said
name.
that right.
I might have said that right. I don't fucking know.
I would hold her hand
Man.
so hard.
She was good in 47 Ronin too as a creepy witch lady.
Easy, damn.
Yeah.
Oof,
Too
no.
lewd. Too lewd.
Yeah, she's
Sorry,
cute.
was that too lewd? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hella cute. Hella
I'm
cute.
so
hella
lonely, guys.
Yeah, she's hella cute.
Nah, So I guess it's my turn now, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
We're still doing it.
It is with the list.
All
It is
right.
with the list.
So I will echo Slim's in saying Gina Carano.
Gina.
Crush my
And-
leg ahead with the thighs.
Yeah, she
I
can
know
beat me
this
up
is
any
pretty-
day.
Yes,
I'll
absolutely.
be a punching bag. Ooh,
Yeah, she can whoop my ass any day.
All right. The link's in the private chat, guys.
All right, bet.
Okay, I'm gonna regret
I
clicking on this.
know-
Aren't I?
This is kind of like vanilla-ish, but Alexandra Daddario.
Wait, you said
Alexandra
Alexandra.
Daddario.
God. I just saw
Oh.
the video. I forgot he named.
But
Oh,
I'm
no.
not gonna disagree.
Um,
Got two face. Well,
I gotta tell you a funny
yeah,
story
I
about
know.
Lovecraft.
And then,
actually,
damn it, Olivia Munn.
oh, Olivia Munn.
Is that? Oh wait. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
yeah, and Janina Gavankar.
Oh, is that the chick from who was the main character in Battlefront 2 EA?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, she's hot.
Oh, see.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Her?
Yes.
What was the last one,
Yeah.
Gumby?
Janina Gavankar. She was she played Iden Versio in Battlefront 2, and she was also in season 4 of Sleepy Hollow. She was also in the Ben Affleck movie The Way Back.
She also did the presentation for EA Battlefront 2. Like she was the one there, like presenting the game to everybody, and it was pretty.
Oh,
cool.
I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah.
Yo, there's actually one more woman I didn't say, but I just thought about it. It just popped in my head. Jessica Alba.
Oh,
I remember
I put her
yes.
on the list. I'm
Yes.
gonna
Being
put
a
her on the list.
kid and watching Fantastic Four 2,
Oh God.
which is powers, and she ends up on that street floor naked. I was like, oh,
Oh yeah.
it'd be hard.
She's
Yep.
never. She's always almost naked. She's never completely naked. That's what pisses me off.
One day, Slim. One day.
I mean that
Hollywood
dance
actor
scene
finally
in,
convinced her.
that dance scene in Sin City though. Ooh.
I was like, this is
Oh,
this is
yeah.
a rated R movie. We are.
Jessica Alba said, "No, I'm not a prostitute."
Just like no, that's a little too much.
And
We're
if
not
I
gonna
may
go
add a
there.
fifth, completely. If I may add a vanilla option, I gotta go with Scarlett Johansson. I mean,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the pick.
like,
God damn, I would motorboat
Just
the everlasting
objectively.
shit out of it ever.
You know, who's another one I could add to the list, mostly because of her voice.
Who?
I think it's Alice Braga. I think it's her name. She's the lady from Queen of the South. She's done a bunch of stuff too. She was a sniper chick in Predators. I think it's Alice Braga. Let me pull it up. Or I want to say it's.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Brave. Why did you open another tab? Yeah, Alice Braga. Yeah, that's her name.
Braga.
She is.
Oh, this actress.
Yeah, her voice is. I don't know what it is. Her voice is just.
Yeah, she's cute. She's kind of cute. You know what it is too? I'm pretty sure she's short as hell too.
I don't know how tall she is actually.
5'4". Oh, she's not that short.
Oh, she's
short.
almost tall as man.
what's her name?
Alice Braga.
Braga.
She's. It's her voice too from me. I swear. I don't know what it is, but that.
Brazilian actress. Okay.
Oh, and that video that got posted in private chat, the Lovecraft
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
I actually got something really funny about that. And I'm trying to look it up real quick because I actually have I have a leather-bound book full of Lovecraft stories for some because I'm a geek.
I just want to say about that
I'm trying to
video,
read this.
whoever chose that music track for it was a genius.
Yeah. There's a story he has called "The Rats in the Wall," and there's a cat in there, and I'm trying to find
Dude,
what the
that
name
is
of the
my
cat
favorite.
is.
That's my favorite Lovecraft story.
I'm trying to remember what the cat's name because I know it was part.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? You just remind me. I actually
Well,
saw a Lovecraft movie the other day. What was it?
was
by
the color from
Nicolas
Outer Space?
Cage. Yeah,
Yeah,
Color from
that
Outer
one.
Space. I saw
Oh,
that
yeah, the
movie.
cat's name was N-word Man.
Was it Lovecraft Country back then? The Lovecraft Country?
No.
I haven't watched it.
Color,
That was kind of.
Color in Space. That movie. Let me tell you. Wow. I was like, God damn. Practical effects is mwah. The CG stuff is mwah. Nicolas Cage as usual is mwah. And the story. I sat there. Left. I ended it with a giant what the fuck, and I was like, "Yep, this is an HP Lovecraft story, all right." Because I'm
Oh,
sitting here
Salem,
like,
you
what the
really
fuck?
like the color from Outer Space because one of the monsters has the I'm pretty sure it's the cleric beast roar from Bloodborne in there. Like they used, I think they used like one of the roars from the cleric beast as a sound effect, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is Bloodborne in this bitch."
Was that it? Because it did sound like it. Because
It sounded like it. I don't know 100%.
My ears. I was like, that movie was creepy. That movie was.
Yeah, that movie
I don't
got
get spooked easily, but damn, that movie
drop?
had me like, ugh.
I think it was Gumby. He might come back. I'll put him in if he comes back.
Oh yeah, Gumby.
Burning Exeter, less chaotic. How were your Thanksgivings? Mine was fine. Mine was fine. I finally finished Parasite. I didn't finish the movie at first.
The movie?
I only got halfway through it last time. I've seen only the first season of the anime.
I think the anime is only one season. I think
I have to watch. Anime is one season, but I have to watch that movie too before the Americans get their hands on it.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch it too. Because I know
the anime. The anime is one season, but it's like almost 24 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I only watched like half the season. I guess I don't know.
I finished the whole thing because I love that damn show too.
Yeah, it was so good. It was
good. I'll tell you what. I just watched when I just caught COVID. I watched Great Pretender in one day, and that show is phenomenal.
I need to watch that show. It's been on my Netflix watch list for like a minute now.
It is just straight up fun. It is just there's no BS in it. There's no like trying to be deep or meaningful.
It's silliness. It's so silly.
So fun.
I seen one clip where it's just like SWAT team and a bunch of people are just shooting guns in a room, tear gas is going off, and they're just dancing in circles with machine gun fire in the air. I was like, bruh, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, it was amazing.
Oh, speaking of beautiful, Amazon has Ghost Stories, the English dub, on there, and I've been watching that, and I've been dying laughing.
Is it your first time watching it?
I've never seen the whole thing. I've only seen clips.
Oh man,
I've only seen clips.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's the dumbest thing ever. Oh my god, your sister's right. You are a little retard.
I got bad. I finally watched the episode with the rabbit, and that scene is even funnier in context of the episode.
Like, I can't date you anymore. Something like that. Just
yeah, but it can never be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black. It's even funnier when you watch the whole episode.
Hold on,
who was this? Guys,
can I ask you a question? Especially Edgy, because Edgy, how good are you at like horror stories, like tracking down horror stories and stuff like that?
You mean like writing them or reading them?
Like reading them, because there's like it's one horror story. It was a short comic that I got in like this book where it was like a bunch of little like mini comics. One of them was like the Black Cat. Was one of the main ones. And like here's the thing.
That's an Edgar Allan Poe story.
Oh no! Here's the thing. Here's how it works. Basically, it was about this guy who meets a woman who's supernatural and is super aggressive, and it has this doctor trying to basically she sucks the life force out of people.
So she's a succubus.
I think so. They don't make it clear though. That's what makes it interesting. And then when they like go to like this like this hypnotist and like he's like trying to get over the mind of his friend, right? And he's trying to like use his mental manipulation on him, but then like she uses a bit of her mental manipulation, and it actually makes the guy fall back and is like, yeah, I can't continue the show. Someone has a much stronger psychic presence than me, and like the friend who's the doctor and the main character of the story tries to confront her, and she's like, you better watch out and stay out of his business and stuff. And for the life of me, I looked and like the story ends basically with his friend surviving an encounter with her where he almost died. And they go to this island to get away from things, and he sees her facing the moon and disappears into the island, and he can't find them. And I'm like, I've looked everywhere for the story, and I don't know what the fuck it's called, and I have no idea what the heck. I don't know anything about it. That's the only thing. I remember it vividly, but I don't know the name of the story, and I don't know anything about it other than like the story specifics about it.
I got level with you. I don't know what that is either, but I actually want to read that now.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I just don't know what the fuck it's called. It's
Berkeley, go to bed.
It's
Good night, it's Berkeley.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, it's the same era as Poe. It's the same era as Edgar Allan Poe. And I'm thinking, who could this be? And I'm like, oh man, I've looked everywhere for it and I cannot find it. And it's kind of crazy.
Well, that sounds interesting. Yeah, if any of you guys find it,
if anyone finds that,
I've been looking for it for years. That's the worst. I've looked for it for years.
Bit of a side note, but there was actually a manga that was based off of Edgar Allan Poe's The Black Cat, and I recommend people go look at that if they can find it.
Does it involve the black cat turning into a cat girl?
No, it does not.
Damn it!
Then I don't want to read it.
Damn it!
Damn.
Oh, how we all have the same reaction.
Degenerates, all of you.
Basically, it was Alucard's. Are they hookers? No. And like that, you lost me.
Ryan Gaga says, do you remember the Nemesis anthology? No, I do not. I remember there were two. It was part of like this package, and it was a package of stories, like classic horror stories, and they were like by different artists and stuff. One was The Apprentice, where the apprentice gets tired of the modern world and tries to make this warlock tries to make like this magic potion to wipe away the modern world. It ends up failing because of his apprentice. And then there was the Black Cat, obviously the Edgar Allan Poe story, and a few others. I just remember that one specifically, and I can't find it, and I can't think of it. I've looked everywhere. I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's driving me nuts.
Anthology stories are neat, though.
I love anthology stuff. I loved anthology stuff since the freaking first Twilight Zone.
Little question for y'all. If you guys have seen it, what did you think of Love, Death, and Robots?
I've actually haven't finished it. But what I've seen
I
hit or miss because different stories here and there. So I like half of it. I want to say it's confidently. The other half, some of them are bad.
Here's the thing. I noticed to follow this formula. It started out with some quirky, well enough characters, and then like pretty much the entire middle part is either them doing something. It's basically usually an action sequence, and then at the end of the story, there's some big twist reveal. That's pretty much almost every Death of Robots story I saw anyway.
Pretty much how it went. The first one was I like the first one too because it wasn't even a horror thing. The first one was straight up comedy.
Yeah, it was just
it was straight up comedy.
An apocalypse. Because I had one good joke I liked where like the one robot looked at the other gaming console. He was like, "Look, it's your ancestor." He was like, "Don't you ever in your life call me that, compare me to that thing ever again."
Yeah, that was
you
good.
Share the same programming, and he's like, "You disrespectful little." He had the like the moment.
I like the joke where it says, where it's like, "So what did these people live for? What was their purpose?" And she goes, "Well, you see, they were all created by a creator, and they would give their life to them and devotion for happiness, eternal life." Just kidding. They all were products of primordial soup.
Yeah. That was a pretty funny moment. Like, I mean, like I am religious, but objectively, that's just freaking hilarious.
Or when they come across the ball.
Some existential crisis stuff. It was pretty funny. I will say not all. I do remember now. Not every story ended with a plot twist though. I think it was like 2 stories that didn't have a plot twist. One was a live action one, and that was just weird. That one was even like only animated was there was like people in their freezer. That one was growing in their freezer.
I loved
that one. Was just weird.
Was great.
It felt like we were watching Civ, like Civ 6, but like in a fridge.
In a fridge. That's what it felt. It wasn't bad. It was just like, oh, okay. And
I really like the one with the I really like the one where there was 2 that I really liked. The one where it was like the Russian dudes like hunting monsters.
Oh,
like they were coming out of the ground.
The animated one? That was fun.
Yeah, the animated one. That looked like a trailer for a game to make an RTS game or something or a shooter game.
It did. It was pretty cool.
And then there was the one with the people controlling the monsters like in a arena fight. It looked like
someone made edgy Pokemon.
Cool. Yeah, I think that was the second or first episode, and the twist was, she actually isn't the person; she's the monster. Because when they raped her and like beat her to nearly death, no, but they did beat her to death, and she was saved by
the human by death, and then monster came in at the end.
Yeah,
yeah, it was like I lost use for my body, so I'm the monster now.
I do have to say though, I felt really, really bad for the one dude that found out that after all these years, that he was banging a space beetle.
Oh,
that's
in the second episode.
I don't know. It was
no, it was like
it
a
was somewhere
really,
in the
really,
middle of
really,
it, but
really
it
good
was
3D one where he was, oh, you traveled too far from your home actually, and then he's like, oh no, he was living a simulation.
Yeah,
when
he
he
was
finally
in a
woke up,
simulation by the
his
spider
ship
thing.
was in a giant alien cocoon thingy where he was the
Yeah.
only one alive because his pod didn't get destroyed, and she was like, I gave you the option to stay in there and live, but you chose not to, and she ate him in the end. And I was like, damn.
Oh, that's
No,
sad.
she didn't eat him though. She put him back
yeah.
in.
She just restarted the
Oh, she
simulation.
put him back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
she,
okay. Well, he's lucky
because
then.
here's the thing though,
'Cause
like
death hurts.
she wasn't a villainous creature. That's not the implication I got. She just
Oh,
wanted,
you know what? You're right too. Because
like,
she didn't really
knew
kill
he
those
was
other
going
people.
he was going to die regardless, so she just wanted him to live like in that simulation where he could be happy while he was dying,
Yeah.
so he wouldn't know he was dying.
That's
Still though,
really sad.
It was
I don't
sad, but it was kind of sweet as well.
But
I
do
mean,
you guys remember the other 2D story? The one with the Asian kid and the
steampunk one.
fox?
Oh, the fox. Yeah, that was another of my favorites.
That
That
was
was
sad.
really, really
That was
good.
sad.
I have to. I don't think I watched that one. I remember the weird one.
That was
with,
one
like,
of the best ones.
I remember the weird one with like all the ways Hitler could have died or something.
Oh,
that was
that
so
one was
fucking
freaking
weird.
hilarious.
That was silly.
was
And
so
then
that was
weird.
like when the
weird.
yogurt took over.
Yeah, the yogurt the sentient yogurt took over the world, and then
Oh,
left
you got
the
death
humans
by
after.
Snoo
And then
death by
one of my favorites out of all of them was the one where they were on the farms.
That farm was so great. That could have been a game. Now that could have been a video game.
That actually
It looked like one.
wrenched my freaking heart.
Yeah, no. When the ending, I was like,
Yeah, because
I've only
like,
known this character for a few minutes.
wasn't that the
It
one
hurts.
where the guy said, "Hey, this guy's super duper annoying," and he ended up sacrificing himself?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd, like,
he's like
tell
the
my wife I love
loud
her
skinny
and,
one.
like-
He's like, yeah, he was like the goofy cat of the group. But then when push came to shove, he was like, this is gonna be the only way to do it. And I was like, please don't make me sad. I've only known this character for 4 minutes.
And like he said, take care of my wife and stuff, and he just went in there anyway. And I was like, oh man,
that was brave.
Damn.
That was the boldest, bravest thing I've ever seen a man do. And I love that. That could have been a game. I could see that as an actual show too. It was just the whole concept was cool. Like, they're
honestly
on another world and
any
their
of
aliens are breaking in.
Any of those episodes could have been an entire show in and of itself.
An entire
I think that was
thing,
kind of.
right?
I think it was
Yeah.
kind of like the point, like supposed to be like what a cartoon or Cartoon Institute.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
it
that's
could
the thing with
be.
anthology series though. Like sometimes you watch an anthology series and you're like, damn, some of these episodes could be whole movies. That's one thing I kind of like about watching any anthology movie. Like you get a episode of Twilight Zone, it's like, that could have filled out a whole movie space.
Right?
Oh, that's getting
Yeah.
a season
I'm actually-
2?
Oh, yeah, no,
shit.
it absolutely is getting a season 2.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
it's probably
It got
taking a
renewed,
while
like,
though because
immediately.
Yeah,
those
cool.
animators, they worked hard.
Oh, speaking of a good anthology, there's the one. It's on YouTube. It's by the guy Neil Blomkamp, the guy who did District 9. His studio. They do these like short films.
Really?
He has some weird ass
Oh,
ones. Like,
I know.
Oh
You're
yeah,
talking about,
he did Chappie too, didn't he?
yeah, Chappie.
Yeah.
He did.
Are you
Ocean
talking about the
Rich.
anthology series where it's like it has what's the logo? It's like black and some like white thing.
There's one where there's an alien invasion. They got Sigourney Weaver as a character.
Yeah,
There's like these lizard
that's
people.
that's on Amazon too. I saw
Yeah,
it
it's on Amazon also, but it was on YouTube, I think.
I didn't know it was
on
on
his
YouTube
channel,
first.
too.
That's cool. That's cool.
It started on
That-
YouTube. I know that.
There's like one story in the end where it's about a bunch of people. I guess they're escaping some giant alien monster thingy, and they're like the last few members alive in this this base. And the monster design for the end was pretty cool. And I was like, it was pretty cool.
The
And
one
I
in
think, the thing is, it was like
Vietnam-
part 1 though. Ow.
The one in Vietnam with like the people transforming into like monsters with like they were like insects, but they were wearing human skin and stuff over them. Like
Yeah.
I have not
It's something
seen
that was
any
freaky.
of these.
Yeah.
It sounds
You know what that reminded me
awesome.
of though, right? When I was a kid, there was one movie. Living in New York City, you always see roaches. So it's like, ew. So this is a movie called
It's not Mimic, is it? Because I know that's the one with
Mimic.
roaches.
Yes, Mimic. Mimic was such a nasty movie. Imagine giant mutant roaches. That's literally just it. Giant mutant roaches. But the mutant roaches could also disguise themselves as humans. Not like a good disguise, but like if you're standing far away,
You couldn't
it makes
tell.
the shape of a human. Yeah, you couldn't tell. If you're standing close, then you could definitely tell. But like it was just disgusting and scary. And as a kid, I was like, because I think it was from New York too. So I was like, I don't want to go on the train station and get abducted by a giant roach as a kid. Because the thing abducted a lady and flew away.
I mean, to be honest, getting abducted by a giant roach in New York subway is probably the better situation to be in than the alternative. To be honest,
I mean, it could always be a giant rat.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
no,
mean,
no,
I'm
no.
gonna think a
Hey,
giant.
The
You
rat
know what?
is unusual size.
I think the
That
giant rat
happens, I
is
will just
easier
be
to fight than a
trained
giant
at-
roach.
I never saw this movie, but it sounds kind of like
As in
isn't that kind of like
It's-
Men in Black?
it's
But
great.
like it's
It's-
like Men in Black but more serious.
Yeah, because it's only giant roaches, and it gets spooky because like it's just like the practical effects are good. It's like giant roach, what costume?
but think about it. Like roaches have exoskeletons. Think about if
Yeah.
they were actually like human size and shit. They would actually be tough to actually get through.
Yeah, they would be
Yeah,
hard
they
to
couldn't-
kill.
In the movie, they couldn't really fight them. They had to like think and use the surroundings to win against the roaches. It was a real cool movie because I was like, oh my boy, these roaches
We
are
should probably
they're
answer
fast.
Exeter's
Oh
question.
yeah, Bernie's got another
Oh
question.
yeah.
I
Aside
have
from
no idea
Slim,
what that is.
what do you guys think
Wolfwalkers?
of the upcoming Apple animated film Wolfwalkers?
When you say
Um,
Apple, do you mean it's made by Apple, as in like the smartphone people, like MacBook people?
Yeah, they have their own streaming service now.
No,
I've never heard of this one, Wolfwalkers. I've
okay,
never
so
heard
they
of
didn't.
that.
I don't think they produced that. I think they just hosting because Wolfwalkers has been in the works
guys-
way longer than Apple
The
service. came out.
guys. Have you guys seen Song of the Sea?
I have. I love that
I still
movie so
haven't.
much.
I did.
The same studio who's doing Song of the Sea is doing this.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I
the
never
same-
saw Song of the Sea. I'm gonna be
Yeah, I have
honest.
no
I
idea
feel
what
bad
that
about
is.
It's the
I
same.
haven't.
Sure.
It's a good
same
movie.
studio
It's
that did Breadwinner.
I'm watching the
correct?
trailer right now. I'm just
the same studio did another movie too. I forgot what it's called.
You said the guys who did Song of the Seas also did Breadwinner, correct?
I think so. Yeah, I think they
believe
did that
so.
too.
Yeah, Song of
And
the Sea,
Breadwinner
yeah.
now. That's a
Now,
it's
good
by the
movie.
same
Breadwinner-
dude that Song of the Sea.
Now,
Breadwinner is a fantastic
Yeah.
film.
dude, that best animated film I've seen in a while.
I
So-
Also
I
did a
pretty
movie
much
called
I
Secret
pretty
of
much
Kells.
said I pretty much said it's Princess Mononoke meets Brother Bear.
It kind of, I'm kind of getting
I
that
never saw that
vibe
one
just from the
either.
trailer.
Yeah.
And I
Any
barely
sort of
remember
Brother
Princess
Bear
Mononoke, but I need to
is
watch
a
that
vibe I'm
again.
into.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I never saw Brother Bear. Was that any good?
It's
Brother
alright.
Bear, if I remember correctly,
It's
it was
good.
all
It's
right.
alright.
It was
It's
phenomenal.
alright.
I thought it was fine for what it was.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
just remember the scene where he tells the little bear that basically that, hey, I killed your mom, and she's not coming back. I just remember that scene.
Oof.
And I liked it because I liked that the guy thought, oh, the bear's a monster, and then it turns out no, they're not monsters.
I don't know why. That
I'm
reminded me of
sorry.
the movie I saw.
I'm sorry,
an
but
old
that cub was fucking annoying. I swear to God. Coda
That's what
was
I got.
fucking annoying.
That was the impression I got from the commercials. Like, oh, that sounds annoying. I don't want to do that.
No,
I don't
he was
remember
annoying in
his
the fucking
character
movie.
very much.
Fuck.
Have you guys ever seen this old movie about like this lamb who I think a wolf killed like the entire
I know
flock of
exactly.
lambs,
I
and
know
no one left
exactly
with
what
a
you're
baby?
talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's an animated. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's an animated movie.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. It's kind of. I think it's an anime actually.
Yeah, and he's like, "You killed all my stuff," and he's
Yeah, and then
angry,
he
the wolf's
he
like,
follows
"Get
the
away from
wolf
me."
and becomes
Yeah, he keeps following him.
Basically, the wolf adopts him, and then he grows up, has sharp
He
horns,
adopts him,
and ends up
trains
killing the
him
wolf.
to one day kill him. He trains the wolf to one day kill him,
didn't,
and the lamb literally changes into a demon of sorts.
No,
It did not look like a
didn't,
lamb after the end of the movie.
Didn't
I
Steve
don't
Reviews
remember
review that one?
Who?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
I'm pretty
The-
sure. I'm pretty sure
The
you've
British
heard it.
animator guy.
Yeah, like it's more likely that it's really popular in the animation community because it's like, oh, like this is super dark, guys. It's super dark and it's animated, so we gotta praise it for being dark and animated. But let's throw a hissy.
There's so many dark animated things.
Let's throw a hissy fit when somebody makes fun of a modern cartoon. At the same time, we say we want our community to be taken more seriously at the same goddamn fucking
because
time.
first of all, it's a movie about a lamb training under a wolf, and that lamb literally grew horns, like demon
Wait, what was
sized
it
Hellboy
called? What is
sized
it called
horns.
again?
I'm trying to find a title right now because I
I
don't
want to
remember
watch
what it
this
was
now.
called. It's not that
Like
long
he-
too. And in the end, like the wolf is like, "I give you one last trial to become a wolf like me, young lamb." And he tells him to go inside the barn and kill a flock of sheep. But when the lamb gets there, he's like, what am I doing? I can't do this. What have I become?" And then the wolf's like, "Why won't you finish it?"
Then he goes and kills the wolf instead. And these sheep are
but not
still
on purpose.
fucking afraid
They
of
fought
him.
by
Like,
accident.
yeah, but then the sheep were like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
he come
man,
by
we don't want
accident when he
you."
stabbed him with his long. Yeah, because after he kills him, he's like, "It's me, guys. It's me." And all the sheep are just afraid of him. And
I'm
it's
like-
not until then he realized he is not the same lamb. He's not even the same species anymore, to be honest. And then he just walks away. He's like, "What is my purpose now?" It does not end on a happy note because he's all alone and he's just yelling in the air. What do I do? Where do I go?
And the lamb mom tells like the lamb kids about the story about it, and it's like, yeah, we can still hear the bell. Like they I don't know if he's either alive or a spirit or whatever, but at the end of the day, yeah, he kind of like gets like he's not allowed to go back, and I'm like, bitch, I just saved y'all from a fucking
Yeah,
wolf.
he gets
You better.
gypped.
Yeah, I mean,
So, okay,
Anime,
so on a lighter note,
one last thing I just want to say about Wolfwalkers, just because Burn and Exeter kind of wanted me to say it aloud. I think it looks interesting. I probably wouldn't watch it on Apple TV. I'd probably just wait for it to come out like on Blu-ray or something and get it done.
Same. I trust these guys. I will confidently buy that on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'd buy that. It looks pretty decent.
In him.
No, Exeter. I'm saying it looks good. I'm just saying like that's like my impression of it. Like it does feel like Princess Mononoke meets Brother Bear. That's just what it seems like.
You know what was actually a surprisingly good animated movie that's on Netflix.
What?
It's called A Whisker Away. It kind of feels like
that came out this like last month, right?
It came out a little while ago. Like I think it released like last year overseas because it's Japanese, and then it got on Netflix.
Okay, overseas release, yeah.
It kind of feels like it's not Studio Ghibli, but it kind of reminds me of like Spirited Away a little bit, just because it's a whole concept with the character.
Is it good?
It's good. I liked it. It has a whole concept of like a character. I guess I don't know if Degrading Spirited Away kind of had that aspect to it where a character was like changing and like there was like a time limit they had to like prevent something from happening.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it.
But when it comes to anime movies in the last year, I've been really enjoying them a lot. Like your name, freaking love that movie.
I still need to watch Your Name.
That movie.
Yo, Bags. You were talking about roaches and mimicking humans and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Dude. Speaking of Netflix animated shows, watch MFKs.
He's at motherfuckers.
MF. Is that the one with RZA or
I actually saw that in theaters, Slim. I saw that in theaters.
Was it good?
They had a limited release in a theater in New York City for like a week. And me and my friends like, we gotta catch this. So we caught it, and we even got it showed like behind the scenes stuff after the movie before we got up and left. It was a really cool movie.
So it was basically they got Danny Trejo in there. They got music from RZA. Yeah, RZA was back. I'm like, holy shit, where have you guys been?
It's the same studio that also worked on Wakfu.
Oh, yeah.
On a bit of a lighter note.
Wakfu, the French one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a French movie.
So about a month ago, I finally actually got around to watching a movie called The Ringer.
The Ringer?
Have any of you ever seen this?
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's a Johnny Knoxville movie.
Johnny Knoxville.
It's a Johnny Knoxville movie.
And you say it's called what again?
This guy who, like after the janitor in his building gets fired, he like feels bad for him and hires him on to do like maintenance around his apartments, but he can't afford to pay for his medical costs after his fingers get cut off.
Ooh.
And so
it's a Johnny Knoxville movie.
So he decides to, with the help of his uncle, fix the Special Olympics.
What?
So he enters in the Special Olympics, pretends to be mentally handicapped.
Sounding more like This is something
I'm
more
seeing
like a
pictures
South
right
Park
now,
episode
and
than-
it
Yeah,
looks
exactly. I'm
so
about to say the
dumb.
same thing. Salem said it best.
It's
It
so
sounds like a
freaking
South Park
hilarious.
episode. That's like a
It,
South
it
Park
looks like a
episode.
South Park episode.
So-
I'm looking at like pictures right now.
So like
What the hell?
during the thing, he like starts to get the hots for one of the workers there, who works with the special ed people, and like her boyfriend is like a total asshole, and so he's kind of trying to break them up a little bit, and like he finds out that he's cheating on her, and so
boy.
like he and his friends, like who he makes friends with, like the group of special ed people that he's training with, like they catch him in the act, and so he's like, all right, I'll drive you guys home if you don't like, and I won't tell them you were out, because they went out, they snuck out to see a movie. I won't tell you guys snuck out.
I remember
I
this.
won't tell her you guys
What-
snuck out
what-
if
what-
you
what
don't
have we
tell them
done?
about this. And so she catches them as he comes back in, and she's like, "Where were you guys at?" He's like, "Oh, I just decided I'll take them out for some ice cream." And one of the dudes is just like, "When the fuck did we get ice cream?"
Okay.
What the
And it's one of the funniest moments.
I gotta watch this
Oh
movie.
my-
I gotta find
I
it.
gotta watch it too. Yeah, I gotta.
The
see
Sounds
it.
like a
Ringer
good
with
time.
Johnny
Wait,
Knoxville. It's
I-
fucking
'cause I-
hilarious.
That sounds funny.
I completely
Thousand
forgot
movies are-
until you brought that scene up. Oh, because I was dying of laughter.
I got to be right back. I got the bathroom.
Yeah, that sounds like a good movie.
You
Oh,
guys,
it's
you
so
guys,
good.
you guys know something. You know, found out something. I found out that was fucking weird.
Mm.
You know Steve, like part of Jackass, right? One of the people on Jackass.
Yeah, yeah.
Guess who he's friends with?
Who?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, really?
I swear to God,
That's
they're
the
good
last
friends apparently.
Friendship. That's the last friendship I ever thought I
One
did.
of the challenges on Jackass is he just has to undercook the lamb sauce.
Just that, go look it up, because like on his YouTube channel, like Johnny Knoxville and Ramsey, they're cooking together, and like even like Johnny gets his own his own personal made hot sauce that he's branding, right, and he puts it in his eye on the fucking stream with Ramsey, and he's just fucking going crazy, and like Ramsey calls him a fucking Pop-Tart. It's hilarious.
Wait, we talking about Chef Ramsay?
Yeah, Ramsey calls him a fucking.
Hold on. That is the first time I've heard biscuit. I've heard donut. That is the first time I've heard
donkey.
Close one of Pop Tart. That's
Wait,
the
who
first
did you
time
call
I've
a
ever
Pop-Tart?
said Pop Tart.
He calls
Johnny
Steve
Knoxville.
a
I've got-
Pop-Tart. He
I've got a
calls
little
Steve a
something for-
Pop-Tart.
Steve.
I've got a little something.
Wait, what was this?
It was maybe a couple. It was a couple of months ago. You can see it on YouTube. It's him it's Steve-O and Gordon Ramsay cooking eggs, and he's branding his hot sauce, and like he's just doing a bunch of stupid shit. And Gordon calls him a Pop-Tart.
You fucking Pop Tart, you.
Now he said it in a
Oh, I
more.
see it scrambled.
Here, I
He
got
said- he
some.
said
I
it-
got.
Said in a
I got
jokingly way.
something for
A
you
jokingly
guys
way.
now. Can we? What is your favorite Gordon Ramsay insult?
Oh my god.
Is all of them an
uh,
option?
my-
Easy.
my
I don't know if
favorite-
you guys seen this one.
My
Actually,
favorite.
go
has
ahead. You
been-
go ahead.
Let me get. My favorite has been. His. It wasn't necessarily an insult, but the observation was hilarious. The soup is dry.
Yes.
I actually have not watched enough Gordon Ramsay to like come up with my favorite insult of his.
I watch too much Gordon Ramsay on.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I
I've
really
watched
do.
every
But
episode of Kitchen.
I
Even the
Nightmare,
wholesome
probably
stuff.
more
really
than
Even
like
the
the
wholesome
idiot
stuff.
sandwich comment, and now I have some dried smoked sausages. So
Idiot
I'm
Sandwich is a good one.
I saw one where it was on Hell's Kitchen, where you know, like, okay, you know how he's usually yelling at the chefs, right? This is one part of the show where he actually yells at one of the people in the restaurant, where she was like, "Chef, the food is cold and whatnot."
I called
And,
him
he's kind of upset
a
because he kind of upset because like he's like, damn, that group actually did a good job. I don't know what she's talking about. So he goes back to the chefs again. He said, "Oh, listen, chefs, she didn't like it, so I don't know, remake it for her or something." And she's like, "Chef," she's still standing. She's like, "Chef, and she's whistling. He's like, hey, don't you fucking whistle at me. I ain't no dog. You should look like one. And I was
Oh,
like,
I saw that.
"Damn."
Yeah, I saw
Man
that.
said, I ain't no
Oh
dog,
my
but you
God.
should look like one. She just looked so destroyed. I said, God damn, Jeff. God damn.
Like honestly,
This is
it's
why-
kind of her own fault. You
this is
should
kind
know
of
not to
why-
insult Gordon Ramsay.
You do
This is
not
kind
do
of why
that.
now I don't want Gordon Ramsay to be canceled, but I want them to try to cancel Gordon Ramsay just to
One
see
day.
his
Dude, they
response.
tried
They
already.
already tried.
they?
I remember it was yeah,
he
it was
opened like an
it was
Asian
on
restaurant. They tried
No,
that.
no. It was who was that chick who who's the Hispanic woman who plays off Modern Family?
She tried to cancel him?
You talking
No,
about
no,
what's her
not-
name? Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, Sofia Vergara. Damn, she's hot. She should have been on the waifu list anyway.
Right?
For real
Anyway,
though.
yeah, but in all seriousness, he was making fun of her. He hugged, and this was during like the whole Me Too thing, right? It was like during the part of that. So like he was hugging her and he was making fun of her and stuff like that. She was like, hey, this man doesn't respect me. She was obviously joking. But then like everyone went to Twitter and was like, "Oh man, Gordon Ramsay's so disgusting." So no one gave a shit, man. He's still the
No
greatest
one
chef.
cared.
Yeah, shut up. What? Ah, come on.
They tried
I
to
thought
cancel
it was over something at least somewhat like funny to be like canceled for, but something like that, man. They were trying to cancel me during that fistful hug.
That's unworthy of
You
Gordon
were hugging.
Ramsay.
Come on, you do better.
If you're gonna go for a shot, make it a headshot. That's all I'm saying.
Right? Come on.
No,
My
no,
favorite
No,
Chef Ramsay.
what I want is I want them to like legitimately try to get him like legitimately canceled so that
That's what I'm saying. Like an
his
actual.
his response would be, I mean, like, so if it was on Twitter, it would all you would see Gordon Ramsay doing is just cracking his knuckles and then flexing his fingers and taking a deep breath before he begins his typing.
Yeah.
See, I would like to see Gordon Ramsay and Ricky Gervais team up against the trolls.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't know. I think the thing about Ricky Gervais is Ricky Gervais is funny, but he's not. I personally think he's not that. I don't think he's like this comedic god people make him out to be.
He's not a comedic god,
funny.
but he is good at comebacks.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
funny and
good
he's
at
good at comebacks. But like I remember watching him in like the second Muppets movie. I'm like, damn, this dude is not bringing his A game. He's just not that. Like he's okay, but
I'm
like
gonna be real when it comes to
Okay,
the
so
Muppet movie. When it comes to the Muppet movie, I'm gonna say this: no actor brought their A game. They wanted the paycheck and then they left. That Muppet movie was too many celebrities. Everyone was there just to
wait. Are you talking about the first one or the second one? The first one was good. The second one.
No, I'm not saying the movie isn't good. I'm saying like every celebrity guest, I was just like, okay.
I mean, here's the thing. In the first,
Quick question.
in the first movie, it was only like It was only like a few people who did bring their A game. But like in the second movie, like, and even in the second movie, like the only people who kind of brought their A game was the prison people. Like when I saw Ray Liotta in there, I was like, holy shit, that's Ray Liotta. You got Ray Liotta. You got the original Goodfella in a Muppet movie, and I'm like, it's like Danny Trejo. The Danny Trejo was in there and everything. That stuff was funny. Everything else is just.
I always loved Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo is a national treasure.
Yeah, you were saying, Gumby, though? You wanted to ask a question?
So, have any of you guys watched Afterlife?
Afterlife.
Is that a movie?
Ricky Gervais' Netflix show.
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, I heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
It is genuinely good. Like, it has funny moments, but it's truly like a very heart-wrenching story. Like,
oh, it's not a comedy. Oh yeah,
it has comedic moments. Okay. Like obviously it being Ricky Gervais, but it's the story of a man like dealing with his wife's death. Like that's what it's about. So season 1 has a lot.
Oh man,
like a lot of really funny moments, but it's like it's very heartwarming story to like see him develop. And then season 2, I watched that with my dad and my stepmom. And like my dad had to get up and go find something to distract himself with because he was about to cry at the end. And my dad doesn't cry anything. Like, holy
damn, that sounds
shit!
good.
All three of us were like breaking down at the end of season 2.
Damn.
Oh well, you
Damn.
sold me now. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. Like, you can probably bang out both seasons in like a day because the episodes are like 20 minutes long and there's 6 episodes to a season.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Yeah,
They're really
I
short
could.
episodes. They're really short.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Burning Exeter's got. Oh, sorry. Burning Exeter's got a question. What do you guys think? What's your favorite? What's your favorite Disney film and what's your worst favorite one?
I can. I'll go
I'm gonna
first.
say
Most
Yeah.
most favorite for me is Hunchback. Least favorite is
well, that's not
Rob.
modern. He said
No,
he's
it's
in
not
modern.
modern Disney. In my opinion, is everything.
Ooh.
Everything Princess and the Frog, post Princess and the Frog. Yeah.
Come on, let me give you a card.
Oh man,
Okay,
people get so mad at me. People get so mad at me when it was first starting. I was like, "That's started the new era." Like, it's like, no, that's part of the last era. I'm like, what? What do you mean? They started the whole princess trend back. What are you talking about?
To be honest, I haven't watched too many Disney. Okay, let me phrase that. I haven't watched too many Disney movies that aren't Marvel movies. I've seen
It's sad that you have to say that. Actually,
I've seen Brave. I've unfortunately seen Frozen because I have a little cousin.
Yeah.
I honestly, to this day, I'm going to do a video on it. Everyone watching, watch out for it. I'm going to do a video on it, and I'm going to break down why Frozen kind of sucks, basically.
It's freaking awful.
I think the first Frozen is just painfully average, and it was just so overhyped.
It's a
It
made
is.
movie.
I actually
Main
liked
problem
it.
being-
I actually liked Frozen.
Like,
And it's okay, dude,
not
if you like it. It's
actually
cool.
bad,
Yeah, it's cool. We're not gonna
But-
screech at you about it.
because everybody is just so worshipping of it. You kind of have to hate it to counteract that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on
Um,
that.
Okay, Salem, favorite, worst, go.
God, you see, it's really hard because I don't know, because even with what I just said, I liked that one. It's like I don't really love any of them. Just Disney has just dropped the ball these past 10 years.
I mean, Brave was okay. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
Meredith sucked. Like it took her like till 2/3 of the movie to realize she was in the wrong.
I know.
Like she literally did it.
In the movie's defense, and that was like kind of what it's about. But I do understand it's like it was very uneven in the way things were because it was made by like 5 different directors at different points.
Yeah, and it was like to the point where I was like, at some point you got to realize, yeah, you turned your mom into a bear. You're in the wrong here. Fucking own up to it.
But that was the point of the movie. Like the whole point was she was like, I'm not owning up to mistakes. Like, you know.
I get it, but it's like at some point you gotta. She doesn't even feel like any kind of sympathy towards. She's like, "Oh, you're a bear now. Well, this wouldn't have happened." Like she immediately went, "Well, this wouldn't have happened if you just let me marry who I wanted to."
Slim, she's a woman.
And
based.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wayward, are you drunk? Are you?
No,
drunk?
I'm just.
Be honest here. I'm gonna put it out here right now. My favorite one out of all the modern Disney era is Princess and the Frog. I really do love that movie.
That's the same.
Yeah, that's probably the only one where I'm like, okay,
I
yeah.
actually still have never
something
finished
just
that
came
movie.
Something just came to mind. It was Up made in the past 10 years?
Yeah, would Up count?
I'm saying like straight mainline Disney movies, not Pixar.
Oh, okay.
Or anything else.
Pixar,
Mainline Disney movies.
Because the Pixar Up and Wall-E would be up there, but
like Pixar, I'd say
was
like,
Wreck-It Ralph
Pixar was
Pixar?
included.
Was Wreck-It
No, Wreck-It Ralph's just straight up Disney.
It is? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've actually never seen Wreck-It Ralph 1 or 2, actually.
The first one.
I have not
seen the second one, but I've heard horrible things.
The second one is absolutely that's what I was gonna say. The worst modern Disney movie is easily Wreck-It Ralph 2.
If I could describe Wreck-It Ralph 2, it would be if you open up a dictionary and look up character assassination, Wreck-It Ralph 2 will be right there.
So is it right there next to Last Jedi, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good God, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me put this into perspective.
Like, it's that bad.
here's the thing, like in the first movie, everyone knows like Ralph isn't really meant to be a dimwit. He's just kind of clumsy, a bit naive. But like
that's
one
the
of the
vibe I
things
got
because of
from
his
him.
build. He's clumsy
Yeah,
because of
like-
his build too, and he's naive because he has no friends. So you can kind of like trick him to things sometimes.
He's a
if you're nice.
believable character.
He's
Yeah.
awkward, he's naive, and he's clumsy. But at the end of the day, they make it, and it was kind of refreshing because they said, "Hey, he's even going to be voiced by John C. Reilly," and I was thinking, "Oh my god!" So okay, but when they actually showed it, he's like, "Oh, he's actually pretty level-headed. He's actually
Yeah.
he's actually pretty what's the word? I'm
He's a
looking
solid
for?
character.
Yeah, he's solid. He's pretty.
solid character.
He's competent. He's not stupid. They make it clear because
yeah.
he uses wits near the
Because
end.
he makes decisions that a super person couldn't make. He makes bold decisions where he'll play the villain, which is the whole point of Ralph's character. But
Yeah,
like,
he didn't
in
want
terms
to
of-
be the villain, but he realized he had to play the villain.
Well, he didn't really. It
And-
wasn't necessarily that he didn't want to be the villain. He
And
just
that
didn't want-
ending
I'm not
there.
talking about that part. I'm not
It's
talking about that
more-
part. I'm talking about at the end of the movie with Penelope. You know the scene where he destroys the car, where he plays the villain for her sake. That
Mhm.
scene, even though he was tricked into doing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
here's the thing. The entire reason, probably the main reason I like Wreck-It Ralph so much, is just because Ralph's not only a great character, because like
Very
you
good.
expect him to be a big dumb brute, but he's actually pretty level-headed, reasonable guy. But like
Yeah.
another thing I like about it is that the moral of the story isn't about, hey, abandon everything and follow your dreams. It's actually about coping. It's saying, yeah,
Yeah.
life's not gonna turn out how you
In a
like
good
it.
way.
You're gonna
Coping in a good way.
life is gonna end up sucking for you somewhere down the line. That happens to almost everybody.
Yeah.
You gotta
And
learn
he
to
says it
deal
like-
with it.
And he says it in his last line too, before he almost dies.
I'm bad and
it's-
that's good. I'll never be good
Yeah.
and that's not bad.
Yeah, I know
I-
that
I-
scene
I
That
love
happened.
that
line,
one, yeah.
him saying that
Yeah,
line
but, like-
as he's plummeting down, that always breaks me.
Yeah, it's like, and
I
I'm
love
like,
it. When
yeah,
I was
'cause
first saw the
that's-
movie in theaters, I was like, "Oh shit, please don't kill him!" I was about
And
to
you-
cry.
Like, dude,
and you know-
I'm
and you
tearing
notice,
up
like,
right
when
now
he-
just
he-
thinking about it.
And you notice
Yeah.
like when he's grabbing the cookie metal, it doesn't like break in his hand or anything. He's actually he
Yeah.
can be gentle with it and it's not
Yeah.
destroying anything. That's
Yep.
kind of again.
In the
Second
second movie,
movie,
oh my
Ralph,
god,
duh,
God.
I don't know what this is. Duh, I'm gonna
Duh.
go over here. Duh. Oh my
They made him a
god,
full
it
idiot.
is so
You see-
bad.
And the worst part about it
Wait
is
a
like,
minute, wait a minute. You see, Slim, this is so silly of you. Don't you know that we must make all male characters idiots nowadays?
Welcome
Yeah,
to
but that's-
modern
that's-
writing.
that's-
you know,
That's
they
what I-
did
that's what I
play the
hated
main.
so much.
Connor's right too.
They
They
made
did do
him
that
a
in the
they-
movie, yeah.
They made him a complete idiot in the movie. I'm thinking,
Right.
what the fuck did you,
You know,
do
it's not
to
that.
him?
Not even that too. They try to make him. The movie try to paint a selfish angle of Ralph. They try to be after
Yeah.
everything Ralph did for Penelope, that beautiful ending scene, all that for her. In the second movie, she's like, I want to abandon all my friends because I'm like bored
Yeah,
with
like
the game.
and like
Everything
like,
you
here's the
did,
thing.
Ralph, to save me and put me into
Yeah,
the
here's
game
the-
as I was. I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing about this though. That's the thing I don't understand is that I can forgive Ralph because it's just the fact that they wrote him badly. They just forgot who he was and completely rewrote him. Penelope's more or less the same. It's just that she's now an ungrateful brat because even though she technically broke the game because she asked Ralph to do it, even though she's the one who had to make sure all of her people evacuated and shit, even though she's arguably the main character and extremely popular racer now, so even if they do get the game back, they're still going to be missing a racer, so it's probably going to end up getting thrown out anyway. And then when she goes to slaughter it, and the worst part
I
about
got
this
bored.
is when they
And then the movie's like,
no.
Ralph?
Yeah, it's not even like Ralph because because first of all, Ralph didn't even think about going turbo. He was just like, I just want to get a medal and prove that I can be a hero and then come back. He didn't want to go turbo. But even then, you could understand why Ralph did everything he did. You could understand completely everything why he did the way he did. Penelope pretty much abandons her game and everybody in it, despite it being her fault. You know why? Because she was bored. No joke. She was bored. That's her driving motivation. She was bored. Are you
So she
fucking
really
kidding
is
me?
still-
The
See,
first,
that could
the
work if
first-
she was
so
the
she-
villain.
So
no,
she-
no.
she
Here's
really-
I'm gonna rant for a second. Here's the thing, though. The thing about this isn't that it actively spits in the face of the moral of the first movie. first movie, you gotta cope. You gotta learn to deal with your lot in life. Even when you don't like it, you just gotta learn to deal with it because you have responsibilities. You got people to take care of. This movie literally says abandon all your responsibilities and do whatever the hell you want because you're worth it. I don't know. It's stupid. It's selfish,
she really
and it
is
makes the
Sarah
first movie
Silverman.
pointless. Okay, sorry, I just had to let that out.
So
No,
she really,
go off, man.
so she really is Sarah Silverman.
So, okay, for my
Oh.
pick
We lost
to
Bag
answer
Tunes.
the question.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
a
sorry.
back. Hold on. One more thing I gotta say though. One more thing. And fuck the movie too, because you know like how the whole thing in Going Turbo was if you die in one game you don't come back or whatever.
Yeah,
you know how they made it like that was kind of like the main
That's
issue. Like that's why you can't
like,
stay in other people's
That was
games.
the thing.
because it's death. Like it's actual death.
In
You don't come
the
back.
second movie, guess what they do? It's okay to go turbo. We can just rewire the code. So you're telling me that there is no risk anymore? You're fucking
Yeah,
kidding me?
because the thing about it too is like Vanellope didn't just want to leave to be maybe something soft and gentle. She wants to be in a death racing game, and I'm like, So you want to leave your game to go in a game where you can die? And it's bad enough you're already a glitch, so there's definitely a higher possibility that you won't come back.
No, she's not a glitch. No, she's not a glitch. Remember, at the end of the game, it's revealed she's not a glitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot she wasn't technically a glitch.
Okay,
yeah,
but like here's the thing.
Out.
Like even Ralph says, like you can't stay here because you could die permanently. And she's like, oh well, we could rewrite the code now so she could be in the game permanently and can respawn and shit. I'm like, so you made the first game, the whole point of the first game is pointless. Everything in the first movie is pointless now because you wouldn't.
Yeah, and Ralph the villain of the movie is Ralph too. Like it's physically Ralph. Ralph is physically his insecurities literally turn him evil. Get it, guys? Male insecurities. How evil is that? His
oh god, we're doing this shit again.
A giant Ralph, and that giant evil Ralph was saved and defeated by Disney princesses. No shit.
Oh god, we're going this route again.
And the Disney princesses, they save Ralph.
You know, I want to issue a challenge to modern writers, mainstream writers. Write a female character that's strong, but you can't make the male characters idiots.
Seriously,
or make them
like what they did to Ralph was pure character assassination, and Vanellope too, because Vanellope wasn't this selfish. Vanellope wouldn't. I'm sorry, Vanellope in the first movie wouldn't have done this. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you do to Vanellope? Jesus fucking Christ.
I haven't watched that movie just because I want to maintain my good vision of the first movie.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm the same way.
Don't lose your innocence.
Keep the innocence of Vanellope.
I mean, I can smell it on the wall. Yeah, I could smell on the wall whenever when they started showing the trailer. It's like, you got the internet and you're going to like a Disney commercial.
First of all,
and then that one scene where he said, "Oh, do people think that a big, strong man solved your problems?" Bitch, half of you would be either. Both of you would be dead.
I know Aurora ain't talking shit. Prince John had to fight a giant fucking dragon. Bitch, are you crazy?
I know.
I mean, like, no.
Sleeping Beauty ain't talking that shit.
And it was Rapunzel. It was Rapunzel who said it. And I'm like,
Rapunzel.
Yeah,
what?
Eugene saved you. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, Rapunzel
Eugene got stabbed for nothing. Eugene got the L, not you.
Hell, even Kira from Atlantis Milo had to save her ass. He wasn't
Disney pretends they don't exist, so you know.
Which is a damn shame because Atlantis was fucking cool.
It makes no sense too.
I think Mulan was the only one that could say that with her chest out. Mulan's the only one that can say that confidently, in my opinion.
Well, she wasn't actually a princess movie.
No. Moana still needed like Maui's help. She definitely needed his help.
Yeah, like remember that.
Would you say Moana or Mulan?
No, Mulan.
Mulan definitely did.
Well, here's the thing.
He got hijacked.
Mulan technically needed her boyfriend to train her first, to be fair.
Yeah, true.
And
you're right about that. Okay, you definitely right about that.
The only one I could think of, and I think maybe be Elsa and Anna, and maybe
Merida too.
Yeah, the boys didn't do anything.
Elsa definitely hijacked a dude. She hijacked that man.
Yeah, because
okay. The only princesses who can actually stand up and say that shit is Tiana, of course.
Yeah, because the funny part is the man
I'll-
got Tiana into the situation. She was vibing,
Yeah.
okay? I mean, it sucked her position she was in, but the moment she kissed him, she turned to her frog and was like, "Oh shit, now I gotta."
And she kind of, and she did solve everything. So Tiana, Pocahontas. I'll give Mulan a pass, even though she didn't need her boyfriend to like.
Well,
train her.
she was
I'll give her a
in
pass.
the army. That's someone in the that's her platoon leader. Of course, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'll give her.
Guys,
I'll give her that. I'll give her that.
Hey guys, I got to split because my headset is beeping at me. It's about to die.
All right.
Okay. All
right.
Glad you're okay, Salem.
Yeah, glad you're better, man.
Yeah, glad you're
Welcome
better.
back, brother.
Yeah,
Best of luck.
feeling much better. I'll catch you guys next time.
Catch you next time.
Next time, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
But Bernie Exeter just dropped an oof in the chat. The people who made the Frozen films made the Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Big oof.
The team that brought you fixing problems that didn't exist.
By the way, did anyone actually see Frozen 2? Because I don't know anyone who actually saw it.
I have not seen Frozen 2 because I didn't like first Frozen. So.
No one talked about it. Literally, no one talked about it.
I still never saw Frozen 2. I still never saw Moana. You know, I don't know. Yeah.
No, but at least I know people who saw Moana.
Oh,
I don't know anyone who saw Frozen 2
hey, wait a minute,
or said anything about it.
Do any of you guys did Merida have to get saved and Brave?
I don't think so.
She did, but it was from her mother.
Yeah, so in
fact, I remember one of the things I didn't like about Brave is they kept like showing off how good of an archer she is. That was only a plot point once and it's never brought up again.
Yeah, did she ever use that to like save the day or anything?
No, because the villain of the story is in the movie there's no real villain.
Yeah,
it's just that her mom got cursed and she's trying to reverse the curse, and the only villains are her dad and people who are like, "Oh my god, a giant bear."
So,
her dad is a villain. Her dad
thought that her mom was the bear that killed his wife.
Ooh,
so
the giant bear there is another giant bear in the movie that's evil.
Yeah, there's another giant bear. He's just so generic and bland that we forget that he's there.
Yeah, it's not true. It's true. I do think there's things I don't like about the movie, but I'll defend like I'll defend her character arc and stuff.
Moana is fantastic, a masterpiece. Check it out.
I don't like Moana.
I'll check it out.
Moana is a definition. Moana is the definition of okay.
It's fine. It was fine.
I've seen. I won't say. I don't know if I'll call it a masterpiece, but I will check it out on my free time. But I mean, it looked alright.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look like it was bad or anything.
No, it wasn't bad.
I know the story too. That's why I'm
like
even the story. I'm like, not even that strong of a story because Maui, fucking dumbass.
I'm also kind of just tired of that art style.
My personal favorite is gonna be. I realize I'm just now talking after a while.
Sorry.
My personal favorite is no. It's okay. I'm just like I've been silent. My personal favorite is probably gonna be either Big Hero 6 or Coco.
I still haven't seen Coco.
Coco is Pixar though.
Wait,
was it?
Yeah.
Coco's Pixar. I thought that was straight up Disney.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was Pixar.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it though, definitely check it out, man.
I've seen good. I like the movie. I just thought the script was kind of weak.
No. We don't think.
Yes, Exeter. That's exactly true.
I'm not saying all modern Disney stuff. I'm just saying
anyone who did
Disney has lost the ball.
Yeah, I'm also fucking old, and that's gonna be my excuse. I like retro things. I like
Wayward.
I wish I was old.
Wayward is a boomer.
I wish I had boomer status.
Yes,
so I can just say I'm old. I gotta explain myself why I, a young person, don't like this stuff.
The only person who's more of a boomer than Wayward who's been on the show is Stefan. He's been very.
Yeah, Stefan's boomer too.
He has. I mean, like the dude mentioned ColecoVision last time around.
Wow,
that was the greatest. That was so funny.
I'm pretty sure everybody's older than Slim though.
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah, I'm no older than Slim.
I am 21 years old.
I am 20.
Yeah. I think I'm the one that's closest to Slim in age. Like your birthday isn't it like September something?
Yeah, my birthday's September.
September.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
alright.
So I'm like a couple months older than you.
Yeah, I am. Salem's a good deal older than me too. He's like, I think he's like 25.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
he's around 25.
Oh,
Yeah, but not too much older than everyone else. I'll say.
yeah.
I'm not that much older than you either. I
I'm
only
like,
got you by 2 years.
yeah, like people think I'm a lot younger. I'm actually, actually, yeah. People, I've seen people call me much older than I actually am, thinking I'm like some 30-year-old, and some people think I'm like a 15-year-old. I'm like, no, I'm 20.
You
Dude, I got carded at a GameStop at like 19. You're fine. I even had a little bit of a beard too.
No, it's always disappointing. No, it gets disappointing when they stopped carding you.
Oh no! I wasn't even. Oh, it's worse. Actually, I wasn't 19. I was 20. I was like 21, and they carded me. And then the GameStop guy is like, "You're older than me." He's like, "You're older than me." Which I thought was funny.
Yeah, Exeter. We're like, no, Wayward is 30.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah, Wayward is 30. You know all the other ages. I'm just saying. I am. I
didn't want to bring it up earlier, but I mean I did, but I forgot about it until like I just realized somebody was replying to me on Twitter about it, and they're annoying me. But
are you talking about the JXP post? Because I saw that.
Yeah.
What was his point? Like I was confused.
His point was that he left it at just MCU Spider-Man is bad because not like the comics. Then he posted 4 panels that are one of Peter's best moments in the comics.
Yeah, like what the hell?
The death of Gwen Stacy, realizing that the mugger was the guy he let go, and realizing that that's his fault. I'm like,
so JX's point was that old comics bad. That's legit was his point. He followed up with a tweet saying, "I think the old comics are just bad," and it's like, but so what does that make the MCU better? He said the dialogue is cringe. He said the dialogue in the old stuff is cringe, but guys make fun of the MCU.
Cringe.
And I'm like, yes, no more cringe than Peter Tingle. It just blows my mind.
I personally think more modern dialogue and a lot of things is more cringe than the older stuff.
Yeah,
modern dialogue is way more cringe than old dialogue. I could watch an 80s show and I don't cringe that hard. I don't cringe. I watch a modern show, Cowabunga, even shows I like Glitch Text. I love Glitch Text, but I'm like, ooh, that's cringe.
here's the thing. Here's how I put it, and I think people need to take this to heart. And even though there are only 2 people watching right now, I want you to understand this. When you make a show or a movie or whatever, don't let the period define your product. Let your product define the period.
Exactly.
Amen.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Like, don't get for instance, the Goonies, 80s as fuck. 80s as fuck. Still an amazing film. It doesn't matter. They don't like, and then you get stuff like Supernatural where they're like every other reference is Ghostbusters. Oh, you guys know Ghostbusters, right? You guys know Backstreet Boys. I'm like, okay, we get it.
We get it.
I made fun of Peter Tingle. Someone's like, Spider-Man's a teenager, right? And I'm like, what the fuck does that got to do with Peter Tingle? Peter Tingle
the thing about
a teenager and I have shit dialogue.
In the same comic panels he posted, Peter is a teenager. So what is your argument here? He's it's cringe Peter. He killed his uncle. How cringe is that? But Peter, that works well.
Oh, Peter realizing that something is his fault. Oh, how cringe! It's very cringe.
I wasn't even mad about it because I'm just like, okay, you like a whole different thing, whatever. I don't care about your movie. Go ahead.
And I'm like, here's the thing about like I like JXP, don't get me wrong, but like when he misses really fucking hard.
Did you see his feud with Jay Longbone about pronouns? That shit was.
Wait, him and Jay had a feud?
That.
Yeah, they did on Twitter about pronouns or some shit, and Jay was going hard on him.
Oh no!
Jay Longbone's like roast queen. Like you do not go at Jay Longbone.
She is a roast queen. She is
Like I thought I could roast people. She is just.
She eviscerated people.
She's killed people with words.
When she did that roast on that Bunty King, I'm a cuck thing. I still watch that sometimes.
That was that's one of her best videos ever. That had me crying.
I still go back and watch that just because it's that good.
Damn, Jay picked the wrong battle. What the hell? I would never.
You
I
got
don't know what
like
started it. I just saw like the highlights of the quote
Oh
tweeting.
shit! This nigga just quote tweeted me too. God damn it! He
Oh, he
just now
did?
quote tweeted me. Like,
Dude,
Oh,
just
shit.
dude, just mute him. Just mute him. It's not worth it.
I'm not gonna reply. It's just like because he's quoted. He said humor bad, and I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah, like humor is the most. It's probably the most
It's not.
subjective thing on the
Peter
planet.
funny. Peter Tingle isn't funny though. Like
He's
you cannot
not.
call you cannot call Stan Lee, Kirby, all the other people. They're both cringe. Those dialogue, that's cringe. But then you defend the same studio that has Peter Tingle as a line 3 times in the film. 3 times.
Yeah,
And
that's 3 times.
they don't even make it a sex joke. They don't even hint it as a sex joke either.
Of
So
course
it's
not.
here
They
as it's
They're
just
not gonna- they're
it's
not
funny
gonna-
because it's weird.
It's
like,
funny because
okay, man.
it's funny because it's funny because it's quirky and
Yeah,
random
it's
and
quirky. It's like,
silly.
that's not funny. Now, if you had made Peter Tingle into a sex joke somewhere in the movie, he's a 16-year-old kid. You can make a puberty joke. It could have
No,
been
you
funny.
can't because people are way too scared to do that with.
No,
like,
dude, that's the thing. That's the thing I've always said. The problem with having everything under Disney is still a family platform at the end of the day, whether you like it or not.
Or at least they try to be.
And they try to be at least. So when you have this idea of you have these ideas like, oh, you could go over like you could go over like the fact that Mary Jane, let's be honest here, Mary Jane was kind of a slut. Let's be
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was.
She was kind of a thought.
She was a party girl. That's her whole thing. Her whole thing
she was
like,
a
I like to
wild card.
party. Hey, hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah,
And Peter at one point was like, damn, you a little too much. Hey, Gwen, what you doing?
Yeah, like people like and then people keep saying, well, Peter, I remember somebody saying like Peter's whipped in the PS4 version. I'm like, to be fair, he's always
Peter
been
was
kind of
whipped.
He's always been kind of whipped.
Okay, I'm not sure if I say whipped, but he certainly was just like
He's
he was
something.
still in love with her
Submissive.
to such a high degree. And
He's
MJ was
something.
being a bitch. She was just being annoying. I'm sorry. I know it's not nice to say, but she was just being annoying. Like she was
Yeah, I did
playing
not
this
like
fucking
her in that game.
She was playing this
Yeah,
goddamn
like,
game of
she was
keep
just
away.
really-
And then in the end, she was like, "I always loved you." Then why were you fronting, bitch? Damn, the whole game is on my ass.
Like
We're
she's
saying
like,
we're not
We're
back
talking
together.
about
Like shit.
Insomniacs MJ.
Yeah, we
yeah,
talking about
and then she was,
God, that was
like,
the
then she like keeps trying to
worst part of the
like
game.
criticize Peter. I remember she was like looking at these masks in a museum, like, I wonder why people always wear a mask to hide themselves. Bitch, so he can protect the people he cares about.
Did you
Like,
see
when
Spider-Man 1?
Like when she got jealous over the Black Cat stuff, I'm like, come on, how you can get jealous? You know Peter's still in love with you. He don't care about Black
And then-
Cat. Peter trying to stay with
Right,
you.
And then,
right.
and
And I love
then,
how,
and then he
like,
said, and then
during the
it
phone
was like,
calls-
and then it was like at one point he was like, this is why you broke up. You just kept babying me. You shouldn't do this, MJ. You shouldn't do that. And then he rightfully called her out. You went into a guy with a bunch of guns in a hostage situation. What
Armed
the
with a
fuck
camera.
do you think? What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do in this situation?
Just let that
Plus,
slide and
during
not tell
like
you
one
you're
of the
being an
phone
idiot.
calls during the DLC was like when they were talking about like his relationship with Felicia. She's like, "Well, yeah, I guess you have a good point. I did date more people after we broke up." He's like, "Wait, people plural?" It's like, yeah, no, you don't have room to talk.
I really
MJ.
really wish they didn't. They basically made Peter like in the comics it was kind of like MJ again. MJ was she was kind of a slut. Let's be real here. Let's be upfront about it. But at the
She
end
got
of the
around
day,
a little bit.
a little bit.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
And remember when she was still like doing the whole modeling thing. Remember when she had those pictures that Aunt May found and was like, oh my, oh.
Oh my.
And then she basically said that she was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell Peter about this, but he found out.
Like,
I mean,
Peter.
damn.
So,
Big.
although I guess we can all agree, Marvel did not do Mary Jane dirty like they did Gwen Stacy dirty.
Wait, when you say Marvel, like which thing?
What
Like,
are we talking about?
specifically, like, in general?
We all know what Gwen Stacy events.
Oh God, yes, you're talking about
Oh
Norman
God, no.
Osborn.
We don't
We
talk
don't
about
talk
that
about
here.
that.
No, we don't
It's not
talk about
canon.
that.
Nah,
No.
it's not
That's
canon.
not
It's
canon.
That's
not
not canon.
saying
Like
That
they
cannot
tried,
be
like they,
canon.
I remember they
No.
tried to bring that up in I think it was like in a modern like Spider-Verse
No.
crossover book, and they tried to
Nah,
like
not
bring
yet, not
Norman.
They
yet.
did,
Norman
yeah. It
back
was
in.
like
He was
Norman got like
yeah, you
really
remember-
close to Spider-Gwen and started like making comments, and Peter almost freaking
like saying,
killed
yeah,
him.
you're like something like you're still my Gwenny or something like that. My skin crawled. I was like, oh god,
We
no,
are
Yeah,
not
no,
doing
no,
that
no.
again.
no, we are not
Not
doing
canon,
that
not canon.
again.
Not
Why do
canon.
you
How dare
keep
you?
fucking with Spider-Man? Stop it, God.
These paths are wrong.
And
Another thing is that
Oh,
I'm sick of seeing Spider-Man.
I just remembered something.
What?
We still need to do the turtle stream. I still haven't got that done yet. Shit.
One day.
Are you talking Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, the Ninja Turtle stream. I made this up like months ago, but I never got around to it.
Dude, I need to rewatch the early 2000s show because I had it
that-
bookmarked
that-
for
show
like
where
a
they all
while.
had the white eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that show was the shit.
that was the
I swear to
shit.
God.
I only watched
Yeah.
a couple episodes, but that was always amazing.
Yeah.
The
It was the
2012 version was good too.
That's the
But Bags hates
Nickelodeon
it.
one, right? The
Bags
animated
Bags
one, the
hates
3D.
Yeah, the 3D one. Bags hates it though.
I didn't watch enough of them to comment.
Which one I hate?
Yeah, me neither. I haven't watched enough of that one to
I
say
liked
anything.
the
I
3D
zoned out. Which
animated
one I hate?
movie.
The 2012 one, the Nick one.
The
Hate. Don't want to say hate.
Can we at least all
So
agree
weird.
it's better than Rise?
Yeah,
Very distant.
yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know. I
What?
haven't
Which one?
seen any of that one.
wait,
Oh,
which
I didn't
one is
see that.
Rise? Is that the newest one?
That's
Yeah.
the newest
Rise
one.
is the newest one where it's just
The newest one where everyone's saying, "Oh my god, it's so good, guys, it's so good." I'm like, okay, name one memorable
It's the
moment from it.
Thundercats Go of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The only thing I will say that I've seen that I will give that show credit for was the action scenes.
Yeah,
Look
but
really good.
there's two problems with that. One, the story is so ridiculous and stupid that you don't care what's going on with the action, and two, there's so much slapstick with the action that it doesn't seem like they actually give a shit.
Oh,
There's no
I hate
impact.
that.
The Disney
Yeah,
effect.
like
Plus, Casey Jones is a girl.
Yeah, what the hell
Yeah,
was going
you-
on with that?
yeah,
that reveal
like
was the
they
worst because
basically
why would you say that for the last episode? You corny ass.
Didn't they
you
race
corny
swap?
son of a bitch.
What's her name?
April.
April. Yeah, they
Yeah,
race
they
swapped April.
They did, and they tried to make a big deal about it, but turns out people really didn't give a shit because they thought the show was going to be garbage anyway. So they said, "Yeah, we really
were
don't
just like,
care."
Why do they
"Oh,
always
look,
race swap the
surprise."
gingers
And
though?
The thing
Like,
is, like
Ginger
every character
turns
is
into a black
vastly
one.
different.
Yeah, every
character
ginger
is
turns
I mean,
into
to be-
black.
I mean,
What is
I
going
mean,
on
to
with
be-
that?
I mean,
Teenage
to be
Mutant Ninja
fair-
Turtles 3, they never made a third movie.
Yeah,
Neither,
what are you talking about? There was never a third
Yeah.
one burning. There was
Yeah,
never
there
a
was
third
never.
Ninja
What are you
Turtles
talking
movie.
about? Stop.
Are you talking about
No, the
stop
movie.
making up
the
shit.
U's, and then
But
they never continued.
But here's the thing: the rise of TMNT, like it's just like it's, and I've seen a few episodes, and I was just, and here's the worst part about it: it's so boring because it's the same shit you see over and over again. It's the same shit. I'm like, oh, like I get it, you like this, but it's the same shit. I've seen this over and over again. What the hell? And I say, oh well, the animation looks good in the fight scenes. I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah,
great.
but
The
if
animation
you're
looks
pacified by that, then you don't deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, like people keep saying, well, the animation's really good. Okay, what about the humor? It's just like all the other humor you see. Okay, so it doesn't really give anything unique, does it? And like the turtles, I'll say, like I said, okay, I'm definitely gonna have Bags of Wayward for the turtle stream. I don't know who else I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna find people because this is a discussion we need to have.
Also,
not
why
right now.
in God's name would you make Raphael the leader?
What? Wait, they made Raph
Yeah.
the leader?
Yeah, they
but
made
here's the
Raphael
thing.
Yeah,
But
that's
here's the
weird.
thing, though. I
and
watched
they
I
took
watched
away
the
his
entire.
side.
I
He
watched.
has nightsticks now.
I watched
Wait,
the show,
they
and
took
he
away
does.
his side and replaced them with nightsticks?
Yep.
What?
Like here's the thing. Like here's the thing. They do get
everyone's
those
weapons are
weapons. They do
You
get
know.
these weapons back near the end of the season, I think. But here's the
Okay.
thing.
Donnie's
Here's
the
the thing.
one with his weapon though. Donnie kept his weapon throughout the whole show. It's Mikey, Leo, and Raph who changed weapons. And Leo, he just went from 2 swords to actually he still had 2 swords. It's just magic swords now.
Yeah, again, like they get the original weapons back near the end of the season. But the point
Yeah,
I'm trying to make is like Raph being the leader is almost
It's not a
has
bad
no
thing.
like it has
It
it has
defeats
no
the
effect
purpose,
on the
like,
show.
Leonardo
It's happened before.
He-
So it's just weird.
Leonardo is the leader. That's like his entire character.
Not really. It's more like Leonardo is the leader because it's
Most
because he's
mature.
not only the it's not
Cool-headed.
yeah, he's the most mature, he's the most level-headed, he's the one who keeps his brothers in line, and that's why he was kind of like the unquestioned leader. I liked in the 2012 version they kind of questioned that and made him, like, oh, he's not really sure if he can be the leader. But one of the things I liked in the 2003 version is that they kind of try to make him like this perfect de facto leader at first, but then slowly show he has a lot of serious flaws.
I love that.
Over
I
time.
love they have
I
a
lo-
character like that. I love that.
Yeah,
that-
like
Okay,
I,
so quick question: what did you guys think of the 2008 one?
was that you talking about the CGI animated one?
The movie.
It was
yeah.
fine.
Dude, I fucking love that. I wanted a
that
sequel to that.
that's
God, that was
actually
great.
Yeah.
actually Gumby.
I
That's
like
from 2000. I think I was from 2007.
Okay,
I think
I'm
it
pro-
was
yeah,
either 2007, 2006.
Wasn't that like technically a sequel to the first set of movies?
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know,
because
was
like
it?
yeah, it actually is because
Was it?
if near the end of the movie,
Wow.
like they have like the helm, like he has like the helmet from like the villain
and
who's
this
so
movie
generic,
already
I forgot his
beat
damn name. But then he
already
puts
beat
it like trophy room with like Shredder and like all the adventures from the previous, and even the time scepter from somewhere. I forgot where that
Yeah,
from.
yeah. I
But
wonder where that
Great
came
cartoon.
from.
where time scepter.
I think it may
But,
have been like a tie-in comic that got canceled and never happened or something.
Or it could be a reference to Renette, or
There
whatever.
actually was going to be a sequel to the animated one, and they actually had a mock poster for it, and it looked like what happened was Shredder was back, and it had Shredder's like eye like kind of like glaring down at Splinter, and Splinter is like distraught because all the turtles got turned back into regular turtles.
Huh.
Okay,
Like, I guess that was one of the
stupid.
ideas they were floating around with for a sequel, which I was like, that would have been kind of.
I mean,
That's not
yeah,
awful.
Did you guys hear the whole thing where the that 2007 movie got deleted at one point? They lost all the stuff they worked on. They had to basically redo the movie.
Oh
No,
damn.
I didn't.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
They got like majorly delayed from that, and they lost a whole lot of money because it was going in losing when it came out.
Yeah. One of the things I find interesting and in this whole thing when it comes to like stuff like Rise of TMNT and the idea that hey, this people like I said this about the animation community as a whole. They always question themselves, how come we're not taken seriously? How come we're not taken seriously like the anime community or
Yeah,
the
it's
movie
because you
critic
make shit
community
like
and stuff?
that.
Yeah.
It's you. No, it's not that they make shit like that. It's because you praise shit like that. That's the
Yeah.
problem. The reason you're not taken seriously is because you don't take yourself seriously. You really don't. And anybody who criticizes you call them a boomer.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the
There's-
Cal Arts, shitty art style? You're just a boomer. Even though that doesn't fucking work because I'm not a boomer. I'm not old enough
Or
to
like
be a boomer.
Or like that one episode of Thundercats Go where they were talking shit about
Oh
everybody.
God, yeah. I
Thundercats
thought it was great back
That-
Roar, they're like
That's
And didn't they get
I'm
canceled, too?
So yeah, it got canceled, and I'm so happy about that because that makes that thing age horribly, and I'm like, yes.
I would-
yes.
you know what I would love to see?
It was canceled before it was released, for God's sake.
You know what I would love to see? Speaking of Thundercats, and I'm not even a huge fan of Thundercats.
No,
the-
I've never seen a single thing of Thundercats, but I still like.
I have. Well, not all of it, because I started
It was
watch,
something that my mom.
I've seen a good chunk of the 80s one, and I watched all the 2011 one.
I was gonna say that I would love to see them like bring the 2011 one back.
That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Just
It
from
was
like the art
supposed-
style alone, I'd
actually-
watch the shit out of that.
Actually, they were supposed to get 52 episodes, but WB canceled it. But the main reason people said that was because they were advertising a new Lego brand called Legends of Chima, and they didn't want that to
Yes.
clash.
Oh
That's what
God,
they said.
Shima.
That's what they
God, I
said
forgot
happened.
that
I'm not
existed.
100% sure on that.
But you're kind of right, Slim, because they also replaced it because Lego Chima was cheaper, and Lego Chima legit followed the same story. It did.
Yeah, but
for
like
the whole
they
first
said,
season
they
and
had
everything.
they had 52 episodes planned. They only got 26. There was basically they said a lot of stuff. There's a lot of concept art that they have released that show what they were gonna do, and they even said there was gonna be a time skip at one point, and that Willie Kit was gonna be Lionel's new love interest because she was gonna
chill.
age up, and they were gonna make
Yeah,
her
chill.
like his new love interest.
Ayo, chill. But ayo, chill.
So
I do not agree with that part.
though,
I do not
One of my
agree with that
favorite
part. That
things-
could have flew. That could fly with the OG, but not the new, not 2011. No.
I don't know if you got like stuck in time or whatever, kind of like how he did in the old series, like or like in the comic.
In the OG show, he's still mentally
Technically a
younger
kid.
than Wally Kid and Wally Cat.
Yeah, I still think
Yeah,
that.
the only
that'd be
reason he
fucking weird.
aged was because his pod fucked up, so it didn't keep his body young, and everyone else was kept the same age because their pods were still working. So like,
I
So-
mean,
I
it can't be.
will say,
It can't. I mean, it can't. I mean, it
older.
can't be any. It can't be any less controversial when they made them sex slaves, and it was heavily implied
Yeah.
that Chitara was raped by fucking mutants for like years.
What? Whoa, whoa!
No, it was worse than that. It was worse than that. It was worse than
It was
that.
worse
Wally
than
Kid and
that,
Wally
yeah.
Cat were like Skeletor, like not Skeletor, Mum-Ra's like personal sex
Mum-Ra's.
slaves too.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that kind of show.
No,
It's
it's not
bad.
like
It's not like
No, it was a
That
tie- it was a
comic
tie-in. It was a
sucks.
tie-in comic to the original
It's bad.
Yeah, it was
that,
a direct
that
sequel.
showed around the same time.
Yeah,
And
nobody liked
yeah,
it.
like Willie Kit and Willie Cat were
Wily Kits.
Were Wiley
Yeah,
Kid,
just her-
you know
just
what I
her.
mean.
Yes, sir, was a
You know what I mean. But anyway, they
Mhm.
became Mum-Ra's personal sex slaves, and Chitara. It's heavy. Like I said, they don't show it, but it's pretty clear she was probably raped by mutants for years, like years.
See, like,
Yeah,
it,
about that.
it could like revisit. Okay, here's what I'm saying. It could revisit that plot in the show, left out the rape, and it had been pretty
Yeah,
good.
leave out all the edge. Leave out all the mass amount of freaking edginess that is unnecessary to Thundercats. My God.
Yeah.
Jesus
Burning
Christ.
Exer has a
And don't
question
kill
in the,
Panthro.
chat.
What do you guys all think about Princess and the Frog? What do you love? I would love to know.
You know,
Like I said, it's
actually
my
got my friend
favorite.
to watch it for the first time 2
Great.
weeks ago. He enjoyed it. I was like, yeah, I knew you like it.
But here's the thing. People say, you know something I found weird. People said they don't like the music, and I'm like,
I don't understand that. I don't agree.
Yeah,
I really
I'm like-
love the animation for it.
That's the first I've heard of it. That's the first I've
yeah,
heard
like
anyone say
I heard people say they don't like the music, and I'm like, nah, because I grew up with gospel and jazz music and all that shit, like a lot of soul music, so maybe I'm different. But I remember every single song from the movie, and they're all fun.
Yeah. Like, the only one I had that problem with is Tangled, where Tangled has that problem where like I don't think the soundtrack really
Tangled soundtrack was garbage. The only one I liked was I've Got a Dream because it was so silly and over the top that I loved it. But
See,
but
I like the animation in that for that number, but I don't really like the song. I like Mother Knows Best. That was a pretty good one. That was okay.
Mother
It
Knows
still wasn't like
Mother's Know Best was pretty okay too. But like here's the thing, like the thing about it is what made it really terrible is guess who did the music for Tangled?
Who did that? Who did?
Alan Menken. Like the guy who composed some of the best Disney scores. He was behind Hunchback of Notre Dame, for God's sake. So you hear like Alan Menken fucked up. I'm like, damn, man, really? You did this shit, man? What happened to you? I'm like, damn.
To be honest with you, that was kind of my thing with because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know, a lot of people say this, I really love listening to the music from Star Wars movies. And when it came to the sequel trilogy, I noticed like John Williams is not bringing his A game to this because I can't remember anything from the new ones. The only thing I can remember is the little note that plays whenever Kylo Ren shows up in Force Awakens, and that was all I could remember.
I think I honestly think that like he knew exactly what the sequel trilogy was going to be, and he's like, I'm going to give it the effort it deserves.
Yeah, and I kind of respect him for it. He's like, I am not bringing my A game to this shit. And I'm a guy, like, let me put something into perspective. Even though the sequel to everyone says the sequel sucked, it doesn't matter. The soundtrack was still fucking phenomenal as the first one, if not better than the original trilogy. The sequel trilogy.
He's on the prequels.
Yeah, the prequels. He brought it.
The prequel soundtrack.
He brought
the prequels.
He went hard on the prequel soundtrack.
He went
Duel
hard
of
on
the Fates, the
Duel
Battle
of the Fates
of
is still.
Heroes.
Sometimes when I feel like just listening to when I just feel like getting in that mood, I'll put on Duel of the Fates. I've heard. Do
you realize how many fight scenes I've written just playing with that playing in the background?
Temple March.
The themes The song for Anakin and Padme is real good too.
Oh,
It
did you
is.
have you guys ever heard the
It's so soulful.
like it was called Anakin, it was called something called Anakin's Lament, and it's like the Imperial March, but it's like a somber piano to it.
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah, it's
I
called
think-
I'm
I
So
think I know what you're
Sorry.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
called
one
I'm
where
So
it's-
Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. There's another one where and someone like took a bunch of different themes related to like Anakin and Padme, and they made it like really somber. And the whole idea is like it would be what we'll be playing if Vader ever visited like Padme's grave and we saw it.
Yeah.
Have you
And-
guys seen the thing called it's a YouTube video called Obi-Wan has PTSD?
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen it.
No.
Yeah.
No, the best
There's
I
multiple versions
I've
of
seen
those.
that one, but the better one is like the I think it's called Hero Productions, something Hero Productions, and they
I
did
just
one
posted
for
in the
Obi-Wan.
private chat the song I was talking about.
Yeah, and
I
there was one about they did one for
You
like
mean Heroes Fan
Obi-Wan
Productions,
Kenobi.
right?
Yeah, Hero Fan
TV
Productions.
channel.
And it was
Yeah.
one Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he was like, and there was like this one scene, and I swear to God, it gets me giddy every time. It's from the scene from Clone Wars where he's captured by Pre Vizsla, not Pre Vizsla, Darth Maul, and he brings him up to him, and he's like only the he said, it takes true strength to resist the dark side. Only the weak embrace it. And you hear the music swelling up, and then Darth Maul says, it is stronger than you know. And then you hear Obi-Wan, he says, and those who oppose it, and what he's saying that he shows pictures of Luke and Yoda, and he's like, and those who oppose it are more powerful. And then it cuts to that one line where he says, than you could possibly imagine. I was like, yes! Yes, that
Yeah,
is the
nice.
shit. I love that, man. I swear
That's
to
a good
God.
edit.
So-
Man, I like
was
watching
damn.
tribute videos
Speaking
like
of
that,
Star
too.
Wars, I'm
Videos are fun.
very, very excited to start work on my
Oh, that kind of.
personal rewrite of Star Wars.
You know, I actually had an idea of like how I would do a sequel trilogy, and I have notes for it, but I never got around to doing it.
Oh, I'm not even
I-
talking about a sequel trilogy. I am starting from Revan awakening
Ooh, I didn't
aboard
catch
the
any of that.
Endar Spire
Oh,
ending-
You
like,
ending
ending
Revan,
with
Revan,
Ben
You
Solo
had me at
fighting
Revan,
Rey.
dude.
Yeah, no, So my whole thing is like Revan is the one who discovered the prophecy. He was like it
I think-
all
I think the pro- I
begins
think the
with
pro-
him,
I
and
think
it
the
ends
prophecy is
with
a
Ben
little
Solo.
overrated.
Like
Um,
I think it wasn't really focused on enough. Like it was just kind of like, oh hey, yeah, this is a thing in the prequel trilogy, and then like the sequel trilogy, or I mean the original trilogy didn't have anything to have that be relevant, and then the sequel
Yeah.
trilogy was forgotten about entirely in order for them to be like, oh yeah, Rey is a
He
hero.
he was like
So-
what I was. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
For for me, I have 12 books planned.
Well, actually, I can't
I'm-
be talking. I can't be talking. I have like
because I want to go from Revan all the way to Ben Solo.
I actually made, back when I was younger, I made Star Wars fan fiction.
bruh.
and
I
I remember my main character Talik Ani, right? She was I basically what happened was she was a slave sold to the Hutt clans, right? And
Mhm.
the thing about it was she was just a little girl at the time, and what they would do was that they would blind them so they wouldn't be able to run away from their masters.
Ooh.
And so she was eventually rescued by Jedi. Right? But she was still blind. She couldn't see anything until the Jedi Master finds her and finds out she's force sensitive, and teaches and touches her hand, and like her hand touches him, and she can see something through the force. And like the first thing he says is "hello there," and you can see his face. And she learns how, and she grows up basically a blind Jedi learning to use the force
Dude, that's
in place of
badass.
her eyes.
Dude, that's badass.
Yeah, that's
I
much more
wanna see
badass
that.
than the Star Wars fan fiction I wrote as a kid.
Yeah,
I just
and
wrote
then
about
like,
Wolverine
and then like,
coming to the Star Wars universe and getting lightsaber claws.
I actually,
that sounds
I actually,
awesome. Like, it's
I actually have something like that too, where a Wookiee gets recruited to be a Jedi after going on a rampage and was like basically he got turned back into the basically he got redeemed into the Order, right? Instead of and he has like two lightsabers on the side of each of his wrists. He ignites them and they're like lightsaber claws.
That's awesome.
But like the thing about it is he rarely uses them. You know what? You know why? Because for the most part he just used he'll just use force attacks along with his physical strength, so he could but you guys ever seen that the 2003 Star Wars where Mace Windu's fighting all those robots?
Yeah, and he's just like
I think
punching
so.
them.
Yeah, like that's basically what the Wookiee is doing. He's just mostly doing physical force attacks most of the time. I got a bunch of ideas. There's one where there's a Mandalorian who like only uses like his lightsaber and rarely uses the force, but only does so to like enhance his senses, and that's about it. He doesn't use it for anything. He doesn't really use like the force all that much, but just enough to like stay ahead. But he uses, it's kind of like his full effect with a Jedi, basically. Just a bunch of stuff like that I've been working on. I worked on a long time ago.
My idea for a sequel trilogy would be Luke has his own temple now. Like, it's set far enough where we have Jedi now. Like, they're not like, as many as they were.
Yeah, it's been 30. It's been 30 years. If you're gonna follow the books, he's well established a new Jedi Order.
Yeah, the idea I had, and I couldn't decide if I want to do this. I was either going to have the new Jedi Temple be on Tatooine or put it back on Coruscant. And I couldn't decide which I like better. Because I kind of like the idea of like sand statues on Tatooine. Yavin. That's true. Yavin would work too.
Yavin was a great setting, especially in the Jedi Knight games.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I was about to end the stream anyway. It's getting late.
Yeah, I was probably gonna head out and actually watch the new Mandalorian episode. I haven't been able to do it yet.
Oh shit!
It's a good one, and I'm gonna watch that movie show you recommended because
Afterlife. Yes, absolutely check that out. Yeah. It is. Dear God, it is heart wrenching, and I love it so much. So definitely,
because it actually reminded me of. I was gonna say, since you recommended that, you could, there's a new animated short film on Netflix.
I would love it too, Exeter.
Exeter. Speaking of that, I am working on a book. I'm actually pretty close to almost finished revising that. I'm just waiting on like cover and everything, and rereading it like one or two more times just to make sure I got everything. Because self-publishing and not having an editor.
So yeah, like. As far as my own projects, I have one Star Wars story that I'm working on. I have one DC story, which is in the form of films, one Marvel story, two Mortal Kombat stories,
Mortal Kombat.
one of which I may end up not even doing, which kind of sucks because I was excited for it, but I don't know. We'll see. And then one...
All my projects are in the back burner for now.
And then one of like it's just my own project.
Honestly, Burning Exeter asked. He said he'd like to see us be actual screenwriters and writers eventually. Maybe that'll happen. I don't know.
God, that'd be
awesome. And then he said,
published like either like probably next year at this point. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the shit this year.
When is Kalos Master series coming out? Mid to late 2021.
Hey, dude, if you ever need someone to like proofread or help you with a script or anything, just hit me up. I'm game.
Yeah, nah, man. Thanks for like your like what you did for me earlier this week.
Oh yeah, that story was nice.
Thanks. like I said, I kind of
really good read.
Yeah, it was.
Grammatically, there were some errors which I didn't
Yeah,
mention, but like
like I said, I
overall,
just tried to.
fantastic.
I was trying to rush it, like to get it over with. Say I finished it, to finish the forever draft of it.
Yeah, that's what that's actually a good thing to do when you just starting with drafts and stuff. Is just try and get it out as fast as you can, then go back and rework it and everything.
Yeah,
That's like one of the best ways to do it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
thanks.
I can't.
Thanks,
I'm
guys.
gonna resume projects next year. For now, I just gotta finish commission work.
How many
sorry.
commissions do you have now? Like still left? I mean,
For school and work keep me freaking occupied. It's annoying, and not even my teacher wants a commission.
oof.
I told him to wait too. I was like, yeah, you gotta wait. I got my pen back. It's working. My tablet was going through a little moment. Everything is. I'm trying to get everything back to normal right now. Life took a dip. That's all I
Because
can
you're
say. Life
cool,
took a dip.
Exeter. That's why.
I
Everybody
still
else is
remember
lame.
though.
Yeah.
I'll get to it when I can, and I'll try to message you back on Discord whenever I can. I gotta.
I
I will
think
say
get back on
honest-
real
Discord, too.
quick, like after you stop streaming, I am going to do something.
Having some.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick. Like after you stop streaming,
all
because
right.
I don't want this thing to be on the internet.
Okay.
Okay.
So just
but like I what am I saying? Oh yeah, like I think people just catch the streams afterwards. Burning Exeter, I think they just catch them after they're done. Cause like I get like
Yeah.
60, 50 views on these
Views.
things. Honest.
Yeah, every time
like,
I check, the
views
views are
overall.
like always up after the stream is over.
Yeah, I get people like yeah, but other people love this one. This is a good one. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to go. Let's see. I'm gonna go get some nachos. Then I'm
delicious.
gonna play some BioShock, and then I might rub one out. Who knows? Who knows?
I gotta go
might take
finish watching
Amen to
Hashtag
that.
Alive on Netflix, the Korean zombie movie, because I'm like, I think I still got like an hour
Wait,
left
which
to
one?
that. It's called. I hate when movies have hashtags in the name. It's called Hashtag Alive, but it's a Korean zombie movie.
You'll enjoy that one. You'll enjoy it. I finished that one.
I mean, I'm pretty far. I think I'm like 30 or 40 minutes into it, and so far it's really good.
Is it racist that
It gets
sometimes
better.
I can't tell the difference between a female Korean and a male Korean?
Yes.
If they're in a boy band, no.
Koreans, it's
true.
it's not so bad.
What is
You're in
Japanese?
Thailand though, that's when you have to worry.
Okay. All right, that's enough for tonight. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Same.
We got to do this again soon. Maybe not next week, but the week after. I don't know.
I'm down with that.
I'm
Catch you on the
usually
flip.
down.
Yeah, I'll see you later, man.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Wow, everybody left, and I couldn't even do my thing.
Well, you can go because I always leave last.
I mean, as soon as you stopped being live, I wanted to do the thing.
Sure, okay. Awkward ending broadcast. See you guys later.
Woo!
Wait, hold on. Come on, you stupid thing. Fuck. I'm not that drunk.
This is just not working out for you.
No, it's not. Worse than usual.